It's funny, every time, I think at least the last couple times I've been nice enough to update people that were doing Steins Gate, I get thumbs down reactions.
First.
I mean,
I don't know if they're bandwagoning just because Strummer does it or what. I won't take any offense to it.
I took a little bit of offense to a thumbs down recently. Strummer DM'd me, I think, yesterday, and he just, like, because the Near Replicant, like, remake soundtrack finally came out, I have as my Discord status, and he just replied to it with thumbs down.
I don't think he listened to it. Also, I have streams where you get to request music. I've heard the stuff he listens to. He does not get to thumbs down the Near Replicant soundtrack.
I know, that's what I thought. Like, but it's like, I still took a little bit of offense to it, so...
You don't have to take that seriously in any capacity at all. Everyone is so negative lately. You gotta be the change, man. Please be the change.
Oh, you're the most negative one. I want you talking about us being negative when you're so negative.
Dandelion! Oh my god. Welcome back. This is what I do when not playing Tomodachi Life. Because I hadn't in 5 years.
There's like a little bit of crossover. Because when we did like the 3DS Tomodachi Life ages ago, we included a few Steins Gate characters.
That's true. I think Kurisu was the first female character we ever added.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if we added Okabe first, though.
He was way later.
Yeah.
Like, it took a while. Like, Mayuri's grandma got in before Okabe did.
I forgot we added Mayuri's grandma.
I looked at some of those characters from season 1. Absolute duds. Like, there's no way anybody remembers Raisinette. Right? She was a raisin, and her hair was purple like a raisin.
Oh, wow.
It was a pretty neat looking me, but...
Again, we had some bangers, but...
Yeah.
Shumlina.
Shumlina was good. It was a whole, like, saga where I rigged an election. I haven't done any rigging on the new show. All right, I'm better now. But look, man, I did.
There were some things in the first Tomodachi that needed fixing. As simple as that.
I think that's the only time I deliberately sabotaged a round of betting. And Shumlina got in anyway, so no harm, no foul. Oh, do I still have the... No, I don't. Hold on, what happens when I do this? Oh.
You start streaming?
Yeah, I did. But the Discord said, hey, start streaming Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky, 3rd chapter. I'm like, that game has not been open in 2 hours. So I wanted to click it and see if you could get like a ghost of my game I was playing. It didn't work like that. But oh well. But okay.
Also, Kurisu would be attracted to 7 times 7 equals 9. 49.
What?
No, there was a thing a little while ago where it's like people were saying that like which math equations are like, you know, boyfriend material or whatever, which didn't make any sense.
Okay, hold on. I want to answer the question earnestly while I get copyright stricken.
Adam, watch out!
Which math equations? I think
yeah, it was random stuff in general, but I remember the math equations were like a weird one, where it's like, come on, girls, what are we doing?
Okay. Oh, it's a we don't like men meme. It's like the bear versus men. Oh, okay. I thought it was like fun and in good faith. Oh well. That's what I get for thinking a TikTok trend is in good faith. Oh boy. Okay.
Now we gotta save in slot 49 though. No.
Is it taken? Oh, there aren't 49 slots. They
Oh,
knew it was
shit.
too sexy.
Ooh. Well, if we're already, or damn, 48 is already taken. So
Mm.
we could do
We could do 7, and then save there twice.
if is 7 available.
Yeah.
Oh dang. Okay.
Okay. Let's see if we can remember that.
Remind us.
I'm gonna
Remind us.
start.
What's up?
I'm gonna start the poll.
Oh, yes. And you may need to explain the game.
So, once again, as the options, I've put the hints. What you're guessing is going to be the name of what this is, the implement, which will make sense once I run through the hints, and whether or not I have a figure. So, our hints this time are that it is, centered around anime girls.
Okay.
It is also centered around, in some way, shape, or form, implements of war. And hint 3 is that it is autistic. Just in case the first two.
I think I'm on to the misdirect.
Well, what the hell do we put for the second one again?
So what you're going to be guessing is the name of it.
The name of like the character or the show they're from.
That's going to be the name of this piece of media.
Okay.
So that's going to be the name, and then implement is going to be, so it's centered around implements of war. So you're going to guess what implement am I thinking of? In that's in some way related to that show. So maybe it's
How
one that
vague
shows up in
is
the show.
implement?
Yeah, it's like an implement of war, in this case being something vague, like a weapon.
It could be guns. It could be swords.
Yeah.
It could be planes.
Like a
tanks, it could be boats.
Like a tool that is used in warfare.
Yeah, it is a tool that is used in warfare.
I think. Oh my god! If I get this, you'll be proud of this guess either way, because it's like I understand the game enough to get what the misdirect is supposed to be and dodge it. I just don't know this character's name.
Well, so you don't need to guess. So right now, I'm not asking for a character name. I'm asking for the name of the media.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you have to guess an implement of war that is, in some relation to that,
Sure.
and whether or not I have a figure.
I think so. The figure thing is actually what I'm the most unsure about. But okay, check this out. Boom.
That's good.
Because he said implement and not weapon. So again, it's just whatever Ivan decides is an implement of war.
That's true.
But anyway, that's ongoing, right? We'll come back to that later.
Yeah, we can circle back. Put your guesses in the chat. Your points will be tallied, and the winner will get to make a request. What was my request last time? I don't even remember.
Oh.
Did I even make one?
I don't know. It's been a little bit. And I've streamed a lot. I went from streaming maybe once a week, if that, to Trenton is back now. Tomodachi life, so I'm streaming by myself. They untied me from the basement. People are seeing a lot of me, and thank God I had this AI trained to where it could pose as me.
Clearly, I have the most serious guess of everybody.
That would be rad. Okay.
But
Anyway.
Kurisu's gonna be, I think. So I'm not even gonna put my heart into it. I'm just gonna.
I mean, fair, but
Red ass phone.
Can you try to send stream notifications?
Did I not? Oh, I was in the middle of typing it and I didn't get to it. Hold on. Sorry.
You gotta hit that enter button.
Yeah, I legit had it all typed out and I just did not hit enter. So thank you. Oh wait, no.
Remember, you better
have a message.
get your guess in for the anime quiz, whatever.
There we go. I put 1 semicolon for how many times Kurisu's gonna monologue about the same sentence. You just wanted to thumbs down it. God damn it. I should have known. Wait, Doge thumbs down did. That's not. Hold on.
Man, why is everyone being such a negative Nancy?
I know. Positive comments only.
Can we have a positivity stream, please?
Oh,
We did
God.
once.
Not again.
We did once. I think some slurs were dropped. I won't say which ones. But as a joke, we all it took was us saying positive comments only. Again, we were kidding, and then they went off, man. To which even I was legitimately concerned and taken aback, and it takes a lot to elicit that reaction from me. And you know what? Hearing that sentence I just said, yeah, go figure, no other streamer talks like I do. God damn it.
They don't even know what the word illicit means.
Illicit? That thing you do to minors?
So illicit?
That's the one. It's me, Streaming McStreamerson. Time to play Fortnite and talk to little kids. No one
So
puts
ready to
Streaming
get to Fortnite
McStreamerson
right now,
on
guys.
Tomodachi.
Cannot wait to be playing Fortnite again.
Dude, that was back in the good old days, you know, when we'd stream Fortnite and Valorant.
Oh man, I missed that. We did do Valorant once. That was kind of fun.
Yeah.
Really?
But we like trolled, so it was like, you know. By the way, if you kids don't know, trolling is when you...
It's like rage bait, but for old people.
Yeah. Exactly. Anywho.
So I fully understand in the 2 weeks that we've spent together that she's no fool. Knowing that, perhaps my suppositions aren't too off base. And her gambit seems to work. The tension filling the lab is now transformed into something different.
Let's leave this alone for now. Bro.
No, I'm gonna interrupt you. Okabe said, as if guided by the change in atmosphere.
Can we skip her dumb shit? We'll be done so much quicker. Or you know what? Hold on. Can we give her one? Like she gets one thing to say, and if there's multiple, we skip it. I don't know. I want to fix this somehow. Because like Okabe's gonna say something, and then Kurisu's gonna have 3 things to say about it. We should hand over the time leap machine to an appropriate research institution. Furthermore, we will publicize it.
Alright, this is one.
1.
Neither Hashida nor I had any objections to this decision, as long as we entrusted the decision to him. The decision?
my lord.
That was the sure outcome.
Oh, I was wrong.
It's over! No. We did a Family Guy, cut to black, and then cut back to the house.
You didn't leave the house. Yeah, recap. Sure. Basically, last time we finished the Suzuha ending, it was good. I think a solid B+, A-. I liked it because Suzuha's in it, and we got to see a little bit more of her, and she got to enjoy her time in the present. And then we started the... Sorry, go ahead.
I mean, it kind of was just, like, a small alternate history of what happened in the base game, though, just from her perspective, which was kind of nice.
Mm-hmm. I like
set up the foundation for Steins Gate 0.
Yeah, well.
Also, oh shit, we can see through Adam's cup.
Oh, yeah. I'm drinking pure space and time. We started the Kurisu ending, and this game does not understand Kurisu and what makes her great at all. They think that she is Rick from Rick and Morty and have her just spout science garbage and over-explain things, and the game thinks that she's Science Jesus. And every time any character says something, she will just monologue about it, and it's like... whoever wrote this did not trust the character's dialogue to tell the story, so they feel like Kurisu needs to do it, and she doesn't at all. Especially because we've been here before, we've all played the original game. We know how these characters interact with each other, we speak the language, we do not need the translator.
Again, I think of the joke I made last stream, which was like about 2 weeks ago, was the visuals not needed novel.
Yeah, exactly. But I have a button. I remember last time I made a button for whenever Kurisu starts talking way too long. So that'll be fun. I don't know if I can make the noise stop once I start it. Hopefully I can. I don't use my soundboard like other streamers do. I'd like to start though. Anyway.
I think if you hit it twice, it'll just start playing twice. I don't know if it'll stop it.
We're gonna find out. Hopefully I won't have to press it at all.
Maybe the game's done.
That'd be
Anyway,
awesome.
a little while later, even though you could tell that because of the fade to black, I was immediately able to calm myself down.
Ivan, if I win the
Oh.
game tonight, I want you to make a similar button for Adam, but not you or Martin.
And then if I talk too long, then he plays a
What?
song.
I think that's what he meant. Yeah.
But he doesn't have that power.
No, unless Ivan would have to like play it through his phone speaker or have it be a Discord sound effect, which I don't. I think those max out at 20 seconds.
Yeah, and we already have what's going on here.
That is true. We also have the I think we also have the "op" sound effect.
It's loud too. Yep. That one's loud.
Right. No, I.
How long is 20 seconds? I guess.
I don't like that shoddy like a melody one. I pressed it.
Oh, you did? You're the culprit?
Well, because I didn't know what it meant. I just saw it's all like because the description
All
of
the
it just
more
says it's all
reason
love.
not to click it.
It's all love.
It's all love, baby.
It's because Shoddy's like a melody dude.
But do we want to continue with Kurisu or do we want to wrap up the
Oh,
polling?
yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tie the knot in the pole.
Yeah.
Tie the bow. First, what's the first one? Adam, Spice and Wolf, money, yes. You are correct that I do have a Spice and Wolf figure, but the show was not Spice and Wolf.
All
so
right. I hope I was at
let's
least
play.
in the ballpark with my guess.
You'll find out. Hoi 4, Brony mod. It's not. Hey, Martin, I hate to tell you, it's not specifically a Brony mod. It's just like Equestria at War. It's just kind of normal.
Well, because they do have other things other than horses in there. I just kind of call it in my head the Brony mod because it's it's mostly My Little Pony stuff.
That is true.
might be.
Yes, or horses, and then yes. No. Doge guessed Shield Hero, Shield, and no. And that's no and no. Token
wait.
Rambu, historical Japanese katanas, Masamune, no.
So hold on. Doge and I have the same points, despite me guessing that you do have a Spice and Wolf figure, which is infinitely more difficult than guessing if you don't have a Shield Hero figure. Because I could just say McDonald's Happy Meal toy, no, and get 1.5 points.
Well,
But
nobody has any points yet, so.
Oh,
Well, and it is just
I'm-
a yes or no for the last question, but it's
Yeah, it
dependent
is yes
on
or no. I may give. I'm debating on if I give Doge a point since he is. So the answer to me having a figure from this show is no. So I'm debating on whether or not I separate his no from his other incorrect answer to give him a point or not. Kind of depends on the grand scheme of things and who I want to have points. So
it shouldn't depend on who you want to have points. I assume that's not what you meant.
Steven, I tell you, but no. Strummer, no. Okay.
Now
The
I
last question
understand.
is yes or no. It was just the anime lady.
I love that. Now I understand how people felt when doing my cahoots. Exactly. Asking people what's my favorite anime woman from this thing where there's 12-year-old girls. I don't know, dude. Couldn't tell you.
All right, so this one, to be honest with you, there was not very much obfuscation here. This quiz kind of had its heart on its sleeve. To be honest,
I
with you.
said that last
So,
time. Fucking damn it.
The prompt of anime girls, implements of war, and autistic. The real, I guess the real game here would have just been guessing which one of those it is, because there's
There
a
are a
handful of,
lot.
Oh, it's
there is
fucking
a handful of shows
Ozerlane.
like that. So that's the one like that. Ozerlane would have been the main misdirection. But it was not Ozerlane. It was actually Girls und Panzer.
Okay. That's what
That's
I
what-
initially thought the misdirect was.
So Girls und Panzer is the the media here. The implement I chose was Panzer IV, which is just the main tank in that show. And it's also the tank that me and John would play in War Thunder while we were watching that show. Fun fact. And I do not have a Rosenpanzer figurine.
You're good.
I
We'd
don't
have to
even know
call
if they
someone.
did. And if they did, they're probably expensive.
Yeah.
I think that it might. They've got a lot of. I think there's actually a good amount of. I've seen a good amount of Girls and Panzer shit on Amiyabi, so it may not be that bad.
True. They made a Rem M16 figure. So what am I talking about?
Also, I changed my mind. I hate this game.
So
No,
all right.
I was initially gonna guess Girls und Panzer. I just like
I thought that was
because
the
it sticks
misdirect.
out weirdly in my mind
Yeah.
of all of the because I think there are other tank shows similar to it, but I don't know any of them by name.
There's Ozerlane. There's one that's very similar to Ozerlane called Contai Collection that Ozerlane kind of ripped off.
Yeah, but Ozerlane is different because like the girls are the ships versus
Well,
Girls und
it's the
Panzer-
same thing in Contai Collection that they ripped off. But
Okay.
you are right that it's different than Girls und Panzer, but they're both. I would still argue that they're both highly autistic.
That's fair. I mean, you
Focused
combine
around implements of war or if it also involve anime girls.
yeah, because if you combine warfare and anime, you draw a certain audience.
I would say that Girls and Panzer is probably even more autistic than Ozerlane as well.
I know. That's what I was thinking, right? Which is, I guess, why it's weird that the girls aren't the ships. They just like it about as much as the audience does, which I guess is the draw there. Of woman likes the same thing I like.
I'll tell you. I was gonna have the hint be highly autistic, but I felt that was too much of a pinpoint into Girls and Panzer. But all right, I'm just gonna, Doge, since you were so off on the other guesses, I'm not gonna give you a point for that. So looks like I win. It's great to stay winning. So I'll make a request by the end of the stream.
Of yourself.
Yeah.
You could go find what the last one was.
My request is to remember if I made a request last time.
I haven't won since last year.
I don't think I even remember the reason I made a request in the first place.
But humanity's first time traveler. The temptation to use the time leap machine to claim that title was nearly overwhelming, to be honest. It would both prove my proposed theory and symbolize humanity's first step into a previously unknown dimension. The fourth one. I imagine the first people on the moon felt much the same way. I'm literally Neil Armstrong. But at the same time, there's still fear inside me. Oh, fear inside of me.
Inside of me. Hold on. Girl, that's not what that is.
Me when I hate contractions but still use there.
Inside is just a compound word. I don't even think it's a contraction.
Inside. Inside is just a word.
Yeah. Well, it's a compound word because it's made of two words.
Well, I don't think. Well, yeah, but the meaning of inside, I don't think is really. I guess. I don't know. I mean, I feel like that's like.
I feel like when you say inside, it's more similar to something physical, where it is like, No, wait, hold on. Yeah, I don't get it.
It's like.
Are you inside or outside?
Why does putting it in quotes like that make it pause?
That's interesting development there. I like that. You can mess with its inflection.
That's pretty good.
But regardless of the meaning, I think if you slap two words together, even if like it's not in the side of something, inside is still a compound word. I believe.
Yeah. Both the fear of the unknown, and worse yet, the fears passed down to me by my father.
Dude, my father was a time machine researcher.
My father.
Stabbed me in the past life.
Shino, fucking whatever, Makise, is a time traveler. Or time machine researcher. But because of time travel theory... Wait, but because time travel theory is not yet sufficiently tested, the field of publicly regarded as little more than crazy pseudoscience.
Now I've been called crazy before. My father.
My father, Papa, lost everything when people labeled him a junk scientist.
Junk scientist.
He was so attached to the idea of a time machine that he lost his job as a researcher, separated from me and my mama when I was even, and it was even abandoned by his best friend. Who? Leskin?
Dude, that would be insane.
Why is that an and was even? He separated from him and was even abandoned. I feel like that's like
it's three. It's like he
It's
lost
just
his
a run-on
job.
sentence. Yeah, it's a run-on sentence because
lost
there are
his-
like 5 commas there when
No,
there
Ivan,
should be a
you're right.
period.
He lost his job, separated. Oh no, because separated is being used as like okay, and was even abandoned because it's 3 things.
Okay. Yeah, it's trying to be a list, but it's used and in the list of the separate from me and my mama. So it sounds weird because it used and in the list previously.
Yeah.
More so, I'm just talking about the meaning. I feel like and was even abandoned by his best friend is like a weird thing to emphasize when we like don't know who that is, and it's also talking about him leaving his family right before.
Yeah, okay.
It's like a weird thing. It's like a weird thing to emphasize.
True.
Get censored.
You'd think separated from me and my mom. Like, does Kurisu really like this best friend character? It's like, yeah, okay, you can separate from me and my mom, but you can't abandon your friend, Doctor.
I can't believe that guy abandoned him. He was even. I cannot believe that his best friend abandoned him.
Did we ever come up with a first name for Dr. Esqueda?
It's Doctor.
That's. I think you know what. I think that has precedent. Because it's like Dr. Alexis Leskinen or whatever. Yeah, first name.
Yeah, it's Alexis.
Yeah, like the real character. I meant like our phony character that we made up. Does he have a different first name? But no, I think
I'm a doctor. I turn my name to Doctor.
Middle name Rice Cracker Bread.
But research often pushes the realms outside of common knowledge.
Oh,
Look at the space. The now commonly accepted Big Bang theory and the theory that black holes were collapsed stars were both laughed at the time of their publication. Theories that we now consider essential to understanding of the universe were thought to be junk science. That is why, as a scientist, it is important to reject things without a second thought, even if they are seem as crazy. Wait, it's inappropriate, not important. But all things
whatever. It's all noise anyway.
Verification and confirmation. While I told myself this, I still found it hard to accept. In my mind, ideas that are too bizarre, too crazy, or too new are best avoided.
It was too new.
To be blunt, the Big Bang, capitalized, and black hole theories were wait, hold on, my area. What the fuck is the Big Bang?
Or Pangria.
Big Bang Theory. Big Bang Theory. Science. The theory that this universe came into existence through a huge explosion. The name itself came from Fred Hoyle, who at the time favored a different cosmological model. On his radio program, he said these theories were based on the hypothesis that all matter in the universe was created in one Big Bang. Well, at the time, that's crazy. That sounds like something that would be in It sounds like a poorly written like origin for something. Well, at the time, this was believed to be pejorative. Hoyle would go on to say that he had meant to create a striking image so as to better highlight the difference between the two theories. Said theory was said to be heretical at the time.
For
Heretical.
Sheldon, once Kurisu's done monologuing, then Sheldon is gonna show up, and he's gonna have
Truckboard is
one
gonna show up
line, and then
say
Kurisu's
women.
gonna say 8 things about it,
Which is crazy because that's usually what Sheldon does in his show.
right?
To be blunt, the Big Bang and the black hole theories were the exception to the rule. Most of the junk theories we see in the world end up being just that, junk. The time machine theory is certainly among their ranks. There's very little evidence to back up the time travel claims, and mountains of reasons to reject them. In essence, it's the junkiest of all junk. Okay, that's kind of a good line. But...
Yeah, it was short too.
So, as a scientist, simply the fact that we've made a time machine is incredibly stressful.
I'm gonna take a shot every time she says the word scientist.
Okabe doesn't even say it this much, and he goes, "I am mad scientist.
scientist.
It's so
It's so
cool."
cool.
I don't want to end up like Papa. That fear strikes me directly in the heart.
I think I hate this one more than the Braun one. This one is worse, I think.
Adam, I'm genuinely tempted to ask you to like put a black bar at the top half of the screen because we don't need it. We don't need the rest of the screen.
I got you. Hold on, I want to see if I can do something so that I can do this while the game is going on. Windowed mode? Is it like a full screen window? How big is the window? Okay, that's not really gonna fly. Oh, you know what? Fuck it, I don't care. Here, you go for it, and I'll be over here.
That's what the game deserves right now.
Yeah. Give me a second. You keep going.
If he found out that someone else had successfully created a time machine, I'm afraid of how he'd feel. It's
Don't
true
mind
that
it.
Papa and I were estranged because I rejected his time machine theory when I was younger. Yeah, again, I can't. I don't know if I can keep going.
No, don't worry about it.
But at the same time, that theory motivated me.
Mm-hmm.
If the time machine actually works, regardless of whether or not his specific theory is correct, nobody could call him a junk scientist for studying time travel anymore. He might even be able to receive funding from a major company like Dr. Isketitz again. It's hard to stand still thinking of that. I could fulfill several personal goals by testing the time leap machine. Sating my curiosity about the unknown, fulfilling my desires as a scientist, enabling my papa to be accepted by the scientific community, enabling him to accept me.
Can you make it like Subway Surfers instead or something?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, because also, this is a new one. What the hell?
Grink.
GR
Online.
link up. Grink?
Grink online.
Bro, this expressionist is cracked right now.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, I pinned the wrong one.
Look, that's a lot of stuff. I have to add them as like individual sources, and I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I'll have a video playing though. I can do that. I can do one video.
Yeah, because I think in order for Adam to do it properly, he needs it to either be a website that's hosted or a video that he has downloaded on his computer.
Yeah. What video do you guys want me to put on? Subway Surfers? I can do that.
Do you
So,
have it
Subway
downloaded?
Surfers, maybe we can maybe just play Steins Gate Zero clips.
I'll start with Subway Surfers to get it all warmed up, and then we'll deviate. That sound good?
I think so.
Okay.
Oh, speaking of which, though, Adam, do you remember in Steins Gate Zero when Maho, Moeka, and Ferris had a sleepover?
I do.
Dude, it was fucking like
I
the
forgot
fucking right before that the Sergeant Clean thing.
Yeah, I remember that.
That was such an abysmal waste of time. Like, why? Fuck, I was watching that with Grayson, and I'd completely forgotten that had happened. And I was like, what the fuck is that? Well, as it was happening, I remember, like, the moment it started happening, I was like, fuck, I had forgotten about this. And I was like, there's no point to, like, any of that. It's so, like, just such a colossal waste of time. It's, like, insane.
I mean, I remember again because I talked to Ivan about it. I think 1 or 2 days ago of like that entire second half was such a colossal waste of time that like my brain didn't remember it. Like didn't consider it worth remembering at all.
It's kind of like a now that you mention it sort of thing. Like I only really remember it now that it's come up again. Is it working when I hold on?
It's I think you need to switch the priority, but it is working.
Okay, or hold on. I'm gonna put it like behind the game, and then it doesn't like it. Hold on.
Does YouTube want it to be like active when you're
Oh,
watching?
I'm so stupid. The fucking black screen is above it. It's like a layering thing. I thought because it wasn't a new source, it was one that I had used like before to show Trenton stuff. There we go. Okay, so now if I just full screen it and fuck off, does that work? No, it has to be on. Okay. We'll just put like that and then that. And then...
I like the Luigi thumbnail. That's very sad.
There we go. Okay,
Don't
great.
become Pancho Libre TV. This is below your standards of streaming a podcast.
This ending is below my standards. Anyway, we can keep going now.
The last thing I'll request is like if anything does show up on screen that we did need, just have
Yeah,
like,
I'll turn it off.
Yeah. No,
this bit only lasts for as long as the game won't shut up without showing us anything. So.
Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, all of them only serve to feed my ego. That's no good reason for us to wield the powers of a god. Okabe's decision to call off the experiment helps me realize this. She had said all that just to not do anything.
Yeah.
What she was thinking.
Yeah, I think we got that. I breathed a sigh of relief from the bottom of my heart. It took some time for me to accept it, but I can't help but think about how extraordinary Okabe is. He helped me realize something I'd nearly lost sight of. He may be an annoying, crazy Chunibyo, but still. I suddenly look at the clock. I've been staring at this machine for 2 hours.
They don't got hands on their clock.
No.
4:54 p.m.
Do you guys want to see the clock? Hold on. There it is, guys. Okay, back to this.
And that didn't even show anything special.
No.
How is it already this late? I guess that time flies when you're sleep deprived and monologuing. Almost 5.
She did stare at the microwave for 2 hours.
Though we opted not to test the time leap machine, Mayuri suggested that we celebrate its completion, which turned out to be a good decision. Shit, really? I'm gonna be saying that a lot, guys. Don't
I'm
you
watching the Subway Surfers right now. It's really helping.
It would be the same. It would be a shame not to have any sort of event to look forward to after working through the night. I'm not one for parties, but the lab I worked at in America would take any excuse to throw one. Let's get at war.
That's right. we do some hard ass parties in the lab.
My professors and supervisors told me that we scientists wouldn't last long without them, but I think he was just exaggerating things in order to, have alcohol in the office. Which is why
he was speaking completely literally that anyone else would not last long without Isketa because he would have them killed.
If you're not entertaining, I'm gonna keep you in my lab.
Which is why it was just about time for me to go out and buy party supplies. It'll take me 4 hours, but I think I'll be able to get back in time.
Rent a girlfriend pacing.
Dude, true. True. I have something I need to tell you at the end of next chapter. I have something I need to tell you. They pulled that shit 5 chapters in a row. It's impressive.
She had something to say.
It's true.
And then they
Okay, man,
subverted your expectations by not ever having anything to say.
Well, Kurisu's gonna get a haircut, and it's gonna be exactly like the author for this chapter, and then it's finally something's
Oh.
finally gonna happen.
Oh.
Okabe and I have been tasked with shopping for food and drinks. Mayuri has already gone out to invite the other lab members, and Hashida has left,
Marriage number
citing
2
some
on
other
my island.
obligations.
Oh. That's his phone?
No, I think that was a mistake. Is what that was, because that ... said Rintaro at the bottom, but it definitely was Kurisu who said that, right?
No. No, it's like he's reacting to his phone opening.
Oh, he's here.
Yeah, well, they're gonna go get party supplies. That was like the one new thing. It got a little buried in everything else, but
The one thing that didn't happen.
I would love if Maho showed
It'd be
up. I
cool.
think
Also, it'd be cool to demonstrate that Okabe was in the same room somehow. If only there was a way to do that.
That's
would be
true. He's
kinda
not on the
cool.
fucking screen right now. I know you guys. Well, you guys would be able to see like the bottom of him through the translucent text box, and we may be witnessing a time loop. Yeah, that's pretty neat. That's novel.
But all of a sudden, Okabe's cell phone rings. Is someone calling to say that? Is someone calling to say that they're coming to the party? Or could it be from Mayuri or Hashida?
Can you figure it out? Okay. All right. I'm gonna. There's
He's
things
on it.
happening on the screen now. So let me full screen this. That doesn't
Oh.
look quite right. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Oh, Swiper stole Mayuri.
Swiper no swiping. Moeka no murdering.
Okabe answers and puts the phone to his ear without a greeting. He lets out a trembling breath. Based on his reaction, it's likely that Hashida is launched into some lengthy story. It's certainly not the way he would answer a call from Mayuri. I approach the sofa where and he's gone. Where my jacket lays, intending to swap it with my lab coat and head outside.
It's funny. One of the Steam trading cards is Okabe with his phone to his ear, like that sprite just now. That might be the card from this ending. That might be the only thing that happens in this.
Okabe answers the phone.
At that moment, out of the corner of my eye, I see Okabe lift a folding chair into thin air.
He's gonna
Okabe.
Okabe with the steel chair.
What the hell are you doing?
Something.
Shocked at what I was seeing, I ran over and grabbed a hold of him. I planted my weight on the tatami mat on the floor and reached up to catch his arms before he brought the chair down.
Unimportant detail. Just say you grabbed him.
I think I was surprised that I didn't even have time. I think I was so surprised that I didn't even have time to think, even though I'm thinking a whole lot right now. What was Okabe trying to do just now?
Smash the microwave.
If I'm seeing things correctly, Okabe was about to bring that chair down on...
The microwave. The microwave.
Do you... The time leap machine? Ding, 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 ding. Wow, you get a gold star.
Adam, you have such good media literacy.
Did you just try to destroy it?
Yes.
I asked redundantly. I couldn't believe what was happening. Okabe
Oh
probably
my-
cared more about this machine than anyone else, yet he was going to destroy it? Ew? While we decided against using it, its very existence marked the beginning of a new era for human. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Shut up! Shut up!
Shut up! Shut up!
Jesus fucking Christ, game. Okay. I want this ending. I want the transcript now. I want to go in with a little red highlighter and go, don't need it, don't need it, don't need it, don't need it, don't need it.
I get it.
I'm not a fucking writing genius, okay? I wrote half a book once for fun. This is unbelievable.
This is really good.
I haven't felt this since we one-off played like the intro to Danganronpa.
Yeah. Danganronpa is not this bad.
And and I was gonna say even Danganronpa isn't this bad because at least the internal monologue gets interrupted by every other character having to say something.
Yeah, it's like, okay, at least we're getting 16 different people chiming in. Like, you don't need to, and it's unnecessary and long, but like, fuck me. And now I feel stupid for interrupting it because it's just gonna take even fucking longer if I say anything.
No, don't worry. I just... It's like... Every time I say a line of dialogue during this ending, it's like a meter is filling up, and the more redundant it is, the faster that meter fills up. And in order to make it go back down, I have to complain about it.
Yeah, totally. Martin, your Kirk meter is full.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. Trenton is in love with the AAA meme, and honestly, him doing silly voices and like saying, "Adam, you have to charge your Adam rage meter," it got me through some Dark Souls bosses, I'll be real. So this is some leftover spillage from that. Steven, what's your internal monologue about this? Says Dage.
I request that if you're typing something, Steven, make it as redundant as possible.
Yeah, thank you.
And Doge asked me what my internal monologue was about.
And I really thought about how I might respond. Did I say something?
Why
about
would he
this?
ask me this
Or
question?
perhaps
Does
this?
he want to know what I'm thinking about it?
At this point, the machine is not just our own. One could call it an asset to the entire human race. It'd be a shame if I already said that 5 times. An asset like that must absolutely must not be destroyed by a single man's decision.
I like that
Okabe made
face.
it fit. Yeah, Okabe made it fit.
Me while looking at this route.
What are you doing?
Me reading the upteenth line of text without dialogue.
Well, we should get a counter for how many lines of dialogue we've had.
We can check. Hold on. We have the technology.
I was gonna say I can start keeping a tally or something. Just every
Yeah,
time
have
I
like a little
stop.
ticker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Does this count? We'll count it. Fine.
What I'm wondering is how many lines of non. I'm curious, how many lines of non-monologue have we had?
Non-monologue. Oh.
Like how many actual spoken lines
Holy
have there been thus
shit.
far?
Brother. Wait. Okay. Dude.
One.
Bro.
Oh my god.
Okay. 1. That. Oh my. 2.
It shouldn't even count. Okabe hasn't said a
3.
single word since he put the phone up to his ear.
Yeah. 3. In all of this, as far back as the history goes, 3. I'm upset.
I'm gonna start a little counter.
Yeah.
No, I mean I have a little clicker counter, so I'm gonna.
All right, we'll both keep track separately and we can cross-reference.
Yeah, Martin, you can click every time it is like like how many lines of dialogue-free garbage is there, and then Ivan will keep a running total of how much actual dialogue there is.
So Okabe stares blankly into space without saying a word. He wasn't so much looking at me as looking through me. There's no need to destroy anything. My voice trembles. Shut up. I don't understand. Perhaps this is an Okabe that I've never seen. What?
No.
I don't even know.
Whoa, we're really
This is an
doing
Okabe.
the
An
Suzuha
Okabe
that I know.
One Oh my. Holy shit.
We're not going to perform any time leaps. We already decided that. Isn't that enough?
Dude!
I was angry, confused, and above all, uncertain. The worst of those feelings.
Oh, I didn't even see Stevens. I was yelling dude at the fact that, like, you have to say that you were angry when, like, I know. It's like a continual dull stream of consciousness that was not properly edited down or revised. I'd never given much of a thought to my own internal dialogue of this before the question had been posed. As in all honesty, I'd been playing Dark Souls on the side. I do not believe I am missing much subtext by not paying full attention to the stream, as my attention is on Dark Souls. I'm fighting an annoying boss that's taking a good bit of my attention, but it doesn't matter. Thank you, Steven. That's a copy pasta right there.
Meanwhile, wait, hold on. That's my response.
Okabe, you don't have enough time leap points. Try filling your time leap meter to time leap.
Of all these feelings mixed together, wait, all those feelings mixed together and spread through my body. Just put the chair down. He hasn't said a word.
I'm
This
so
entire-
excited to do Okabe. I can't wait till he shows up.
Still struggling with how to resolve the situation, I ordered Okabe to put the chair down. He slowly complied.
This?
That's when I... That's kind of a nice face.
He looks like a... Aha, aha, don't kill yourself, Kurisu.
That's when I finally realized. Okabe's air had completely changed since just a few minutes ago.
Don't fucking say.
His face showed signs of distress. He looked like an old man who had lived a life of suffering.
I can see that.
I don't know what happened to him, but his pained expression looked as if it had been carved from the Okabe I once knew.
No,
Whoa.
stop it.
You look pale. What's wrong?
Say something.
Okabe doesn't respond to my ignorant question. He completely clams up. The agony on his face is as clear as day, yet he chooses to suffer in silence. If this was his usual Chunibyo nonsense, if it was all an act, then that would be fine. In fact, I wished it were. I would rather Okabe try to make a fool out of me than suffer something that would make him look like this. Look like what? He looks bad. He looks sad. Or angry. Are you listening to me?
Why did you? Are you listening to me, bro? You spent this whole time thinking. You haven't spoken.
Frustrated that I don't understand Okabe's pain, I close in on him as I have to press for an answer.
Do you get? Hold on. I want to bet someone right now that Ivan will not have another spoken word this entire episode.
That's good. That's really good.
What do you think?
It depends if Mayu shows up, because I feel like Mayu
Even
might
if she
show up.
does, that doesn't matter.
I think she'll have one, like to meet their quota of other characters in Kurisu.
No, I
Last
think
thing though is how deep into the Kurisu ending can we get though to where another character shows up? That's the real question.
we'll do our best. I
I don't think
legitimately.
I don't think Daru will show up because Daru had other obligations or something.
Well, they're all out, but you know, okay. Tonight, we'll get through this as quick as we can, our usual pace. But I still don't think they're gonna have Mayuri talk.
I think that there's a very good chance that you're correct.
Yeah, like the fact that that's up in the air is stupid.
Whew, I already said this line, but whew.
Oh, sorry.
And in response, Okabe ran. He didn't say a single word the entire scene.
Awesome.
Hey, wait!
I got to make a noise.
Ignoring my words, Okabe dashes out of the lab. I tried to stop him, but couldn't move fast enough. Hold on! I told you to stop! Angrily shouting at him, shit, really? I ran after Okabe as he took off towards the streets of Akihabara.
You don't have to say this, you can just do this. There you go.
But his head start was too great. By the time I reached the hall, Okabe was nowhere to be seen.
Hold on, is that another Steven one? Oh, as the game on the stream isn't really that engaging, as Kurisu's a chronic overthinker in this ending who doesn't seem like she can naturally process her own emotions and environment around her without having to monologue about it. As such, she continually prattles on and on about nonsense that's relatively obvious to the reader and herself. If only she could process things without having to overthink them. At least in Zero, the omnipotent narrator isn't a character that we knew, and as such we can... Oh, he's still going. Sorry, did you say that?
Yes.
Not that it fucking matters, I could have just clicked in.
Where did he go? Why would he do that? My head is swimming with questions. That's accurate. As I tried to intuit which way Okabe ran, I heard a door open behind me.
Thank God.
Oh shit.
Alright. Ivan does get a line.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that
By
rules.
Mr. Braun. Who would have guessed? Hey, what's going on? What's all the ruckus?
Alright, give me 5 minutes. The voice behind me belonged to this building's owner, Tanoji.
Oh, that's who he is.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you happen to see which way Okabe went?
What's he up to now? I figured something had to be up, given how fast he ran out of here. ...
Tanoji tilts his neck and stretches his shoulders with a groan. It doesn't seem like he got a good look from inside his shop. Oh, hi, Nai. As I turned back towards the streets and tried to decide which way to go, Nai emerged from the shop as well, even though we saw that by the sprite fading in.
So, look, Green, that way you look kind of scary.
Do you
Now
want
that
to
they're
be
no
this
longer-
girl's mom?
Now that they're-
I was gonna say two best routes on screen.
Hopefully we get an ending where Kurisu and Mr. Braun can have an honest-to-God conversation.
No, honestly, no. This is the laundry stream where like you
Yeah.
put on the background while doing laundry.
Yeah. Guys, go nuts. I mean, like, you can keep us on in one ear or whatever, but, like, I highly encourage, even if you guys don't want to, like, chat or anything, just have us on, man. Play some fucking Minecraft.
Who can make the most constructive use of their time while half listening to this stream? Send photos of what you're doing to the chat.
Yeah.
Trust me. We're gonna at the very end. We're gonna ask for like a sentence or two to describe what happened, and I promise you will all pass with flying colors.
Yeah. So, you know what? This is really fun. If you want to participate in this experiment, as we are in the Genius Girl Who Love experiments ending, go do some other fun thing. I mean, stay here, have the volume on, like put us in another tab.
Put us on your AirPods if you need to. You know?
Do some laundry, do the dishes, clean up around the house, or like, you know, play a different video game, like whatever. Steven. You know, have some other activity going on, and then later we'll all ask everyone what we thought was going on, and Martin's right, you will be able to perfectly describe it. So that is the great experiment of the evening. Feel free to
You'll
hang
only
and
miss
chat around.
approximately like 2 minutes of actual in-universe time.
Yeah. Obviously do whatever you want. Participate as much or as little as you feel you want to. But We're trying to make this fun, and it's really hard.
So we're doing a half-assed book club? I'm gonna take a shower and pretend I paid attention before I go to bed.
That's not really the point of this, but yeah, do whatever you want.
So Nai points down the road, heading towards Akihabara Station. If you followed that road from the lab, you'll find a park 50 meters away as it not an un-American fucker.
Yeah, what the hell?
See, that's how they don't know that she's. This is
Yeah.
how you know that she isn't. I mean, I know American scientists still use meters, but come on.
Yeah.
150 feet, or take it or leave it.
Mm-hmm.
You'll find a park 150 feet away that creates a T-shaped intersection. From there, the path splits. One road leads towards Kanda Myojin Shrine, and the other leads to Chidori. Myri, what is
Myri.
Kanda Myojin Shrine?
Kanda Myojin Shrine. Kanda Myojin Shrine. Akihabara. Shrine to Akihabara's west that looks down on the land of Moe from atop a hill. A place to worship Okuninushi no Mikado Daikoku-sama and Taira no Masakado, about 10 minutes away from Akihabara Station and 5 minutes away from Okabe's lab.
Cool.
There's no way for me to tell which way he went. Okabe.
Like, you guys know how much I fucking abhor wasting time. So this one is like pissing me off real specifically.
This one's helping me and Martin tag team you.
Not even really. I don't think it's even a competitive thing.
I think even something like the Mr. Braun ending, which also took a bit long, was weird enough that it gave us fuel to talk about stuff.
Yeah.
Whereas this, I feel like, unfortunately, it's the same complaint happening over and over again.
Yeah, I feel like I'm repeating myself.
So, like, the longer it ends up going on, because it keeps on going through the same problem, the more it just kind of makes my eyes glaze over
Yeah.
in boredom.
I was joking about falling asleep when you two were talking about like Auser Lane and Girls in Panzer or whatever, but I would like to formally apologize and take that back. and I'm sorry.
We could have been more boring, and now we are.
Did something happen?
No.
No, nothing important. Just a little confusion, so don't worry. Thank you, Nai. I thank Nai.
Bro.
Thank you. Thank you.
How long until Adam goes slack-jawed in the corner and starts dribbling in his lap?
20 minutes ago.
And run towards the heart of Akihabara, hoping to find Okabe. There's no way I can leave him in the state he's in. What state he's in? Oh, I had a feeling that I needed to ask him what was really going on before he did something that couldn't be undone.
Steins Gate Zero.
Oh,
No, this
shit.
isn't the original.
Yeah.
No, but I can only think about it in context of Steins Gate Zero, though.
Why is that?
They were here in the last episode of Steins Gate Zero that I watched with Grayson.
Oh, okay.
The thing is, David, is that essays have structure and normally don't make the same point over and over again unless they're using like a different example. This is like the worst form of prose possible because it is meandering and.
Are you talking about Steven's essay?
No, that's what I mean though. Is
Oh.
like Stephen is mimicking this.
Oh, it's
Like,
like
I would-
maxing
yeah.
for sleep cells. Okay. That makes it all alright.
So I scoured Akihabara, wandering aimlessly through the Kanda Myojin Shrine, the Sumagoi Shrine.
Sumagoi.
I mean-
Sumagoi.
Sumagoi.
Yo, what up?
Of course the Japanese are Jews.
Well, I mean, no, I don't know how to phrase it. The only thing that came to my mind was trying to sue or an anti-Semitic lawyer trying to counter sue.
Well, when Shion found out that the Mormons believe that Japanese are one of the lost tribes of
Sue
Israel,
my goy
he
shrine.
did say, he did say, "Oh well, of course we are Jews. Our word for amazing is sugoi."
That's some pretty good wordplay.
Into the sun had nearly set.
I
couldn't
know.
tell. Dyeing everything around me in that distinctive amber glow of an August twilight.
Kill me.
Where are you? I'm completely spent, saying. My breathing had grown ragged. Not because I don't exercise, but I haven't run this much in a... Wait, not... Huh?
Oh, sorry. Wait.
Not because she just had to let us know that she is in shape.
My breathing had grown ragged, not because I don't exercise, but I haven't run this much in a long time. What? That means you don't exercise? Okay, I give up. I haven't had to pull out the I give up when reading something in a very long time.
Oh my! Fucking shoot me in the fucking head.
A nearby vending machine caught my eye, and I suddenly realized just how thirsty I was.
Is this necessary?
Huh. No Dr. P, huh? Now more than ever, I wanted a commercial! They put a commercial fucking break!
Hard.
I'm like so mad. I'm like in my brain, I'm just listing through different things I could be doing with my time. And like I've never it's song request. No, that's okay. Oh, this is so fucking boring. How do I make this fun for me and everyone?
Again, because it's just the Martin show. Nobody else gets to say anything.
Yeah, I like the Martin show. I don't really mind it when it's the Martin show.
I don't either, but normally I have something to say other than.
Or there's other characters in the scene that you can bounce off of.
Yeah, you know.
It's me, Randy, the talking vending machine. I'm out of Dr. Pepper. Sorry, Kurisu.
Randy, I feel like I'm going insane. I keep on just saying the same thing in my head over and over. This isn't me. This isn't me. It's like there's someone else in my brain controlling me.
Well, if you're talking to a
There's a
vending machine,
platypus controlling her.
if you're talking to a vending machine, you probably have gone insane, Kurisu, Makise.
Why do you know my full name, Randy? I didn't even introduce myself.
I'm in your head, Kurisu. You have gone nuts. I'm sorry.
Do you know Badgie?
I do. He and I talk. We have a group chat of talking inanimate objects that are the constructs of other people's tortured psyches.
Can you pass along a message for me?
Sure.
Kill her, Randy. Kill her.
Not now, Badgie. Sorry.
I want you to... Edgeworth stole my shtick. I was the original one that was funny to be laughed at.
Oh. Well, until Phoenix Wright lets him borrow his badge again, I don't know how quickly that message is going to get passed along, but I'll let him know.
Goodbye. Change the world.
No, I think I'm going to be around for the next, 10 minutes.
No!
Didn't you want someone to talk to, Kurisu?
Now more than ever, I wanted a nice, refreshing carbonated beverage. Unfortunately, since they don't sell my favorite brand, Dr. Pepper, I had to settle for a can of coffee.
There you go.
I sigh as I take in my surroundings. Let me tell you all about them. No sign of Okabe here, either.
I didn't see him.
Where have you gone? Not you, Randy, Okabe. Dang, they're playing a good song, too. I felt like cursing him out, but what came out of my mouth was just the opposite. I wasn't angry at him, I was worried. I finished my drink, tossed the can into the recycle. I recycle, by the way. and continued to look around. I don't know why I'm so worried about him. Because we're allies. Is it because of what he said to me? When did I start taking an interest in him in the first place? I was curious enough to observe him at the start, of course. But when did that basic interest become something more? I've only known him for a few days, and my reservations have already been swept away.
Are you really pining right now?
I mean, it's a weird time. I feel like she... It's weird because it's a conversation that I think would be interesting to get into Kurisu's head about why she liked Okabe in the first place, but wrong time, wrong place, you know?
You have gone nuts. Isn't that right, recycling bin?
Yeah, I think Kurisu's being really weird right now.
I genuinely would rather have her go through a mental breakdown talking to inanimate objects than just saying it in her head. Because at least then it would be interesting to have her talk to random bullshit.
Yeah. You know what? Me and Mr. Recycling Bin, name subject to change, are here to listen, Kurisu. So you know what? Why don't you tell us and we'll tell you what we think.
So, Kurisu, how'd that make you feel?
Yeah, tell us all about it.
I initially thought he was some sort of gangster or criminal, so those reservations were somewhat misplaced.
Mm-hmm.
He made me realize just how much of a facade I'd built up for myself during my time in America. What?
Get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head.
While I've certainly been annoyed by some of my more stupid conversations with Okabe and Hashida, they never caused me pain. Somehow, while it's hard to admit, I think I might be in love with Okabe.
Oh, wow.
We're really happy to hear that, but with what you just said, it just sounds like you mildly tolerate him.
Well, I think I fell for him the moment he said he'd go to Amori with me.
When the moon hits dry like a big pizza pie? That's
He's
Amori?
talking in my head.
Yeah, I don't know if that counts, but sure. Of course, you are my assistant, and I will do whatever it takes to ensure that you are in peak mental condition for this experiment.
And we're back.
Did I just say
Honestly,
one
I think so.
line? I'd like to say more.
Shut up, Okabe. You're in my world now. To me, it felt more like a proposal. The moment he said that, time seemed to stand still.
No,
Also-
I'm not done.
That was a really cool flashback.
I don't get it. Why was that special?
I forgot what Amori was.
I don't know where that is either. I don't really move much.
Yeah, you really don't get around much.
Also, fuck, I stopped keeping count. I don't even care anymore.
Yeah.
The answer's
Sometimes,
too much.
sometimes I like to ask Mr. Recycling Bin what the other side of the building looks like. Because, you know, the garbage truck will come by and it'll lift him up real high in the air. I don't think I'll ever get that high in the air.
You know, you may never get that high, but if you think about it, the cans you spit out are little pieces of you, and they go to places you'll never see, so it's kind of like a part of you made it out there.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Recycling Bin. You know what? That does make me feel a little better. I'm sorry, Kurisu, you were saying?
No, I was just busy thinking to myself, what the hell Amori is? Is it the...
Oh, you know
Is
what?
it-
Hold on, we have a thing for this. Do we know?
Do we have a tip for Elmore?
No.
I think that's just like a city or something. Or like a
Yeah,
town.
what was significant about that place, though? Do we know?
Yeah, like what did, like in the original, I think it's a reference to that. It's like, what the hell did they do?
Is that where like is that where like her dad's from or like something?
Oh,
Something with
yeah.
her
I
dad?
think he might have offered to go mediate. That would have been good info to be a part of this. I would have actually appreciated
They,
that
they, re-
information.
they reminded us. They reminded us that Mr. Braun is the building owner, but not anything to do with Elmori.
I'm way more invested in the adventures of Randy the vending machine and Mr. Recycling Bin. I thought that line by Mr. Recycling Bin where he says Randy the vending machine has a little piece of him in a lot of different places. That I really like that. Can we go back? I want to hear more from them.
That was more poetic than any of Kurisu's monologues.
I hope Kurisu keeps talking.
You kind of piss me off, Randy.
What? Why'd you say that to him?
Because you actually get to, be picked up by a garbage can. I can't do that. I'll get squished.
I think
Kurisu
Kurisu.
really wants to be picked up by a garbage. He
I-
really
I
wants
asked
to be
my
picked
father.
up.
Because
I
this
asked
ending
my
is trash.
papa. I asked my papa for so many uppies, and I got none. I didn't get a single uppie.
So you wanted some uppies from the garbage can? Or the garbage
Well-
truck?
The ones in America are so big. I thought it'd be cool. But then they just kind of tipped me over into the trash can, and I'd die.
You know what, Kurisu? I think you're made of sturdier stuff than you think. Maybe you
think I
can get
should do
picked up. Maybe you should get picked up by that garbage can claw thing.
And I can be put on top of a giant, comically large pile of trash and become queen of the trash cans.
You know what, Kurisu? You can do anything you set your mind to.
And I'd start posting about it on 4chan and get like a ton of attention, and somebody makes a Reddit story about me.
Oh yeah,
Great green text.
sure. Whatever you want.
I want to write a longer green text than oh my god, what's the
Story
code?
bro.
Yeah, story bro. I want to be just
You
like
know
him.
what story
better.
bro is?
Of course she does. She goes on 4chan.
Oh, you're right. I forgot.
Well, I thought that Okabe must tell women stuff like that all the time because he probably knows it. Otherwise, there's no way that 5 out of the 8 lab members would be women.
I will appreciate this joke if she doesn't explain it. Oh, sweet.
Of course, that sort of thing would make women like me misunderstand what he really means. Does that
Forget
idiot even
pie
know what
and
he's
2010
doing?
Ford Focus. We want Kurisu and the vending machine.
I don't know, man. I might be a Kurisu X Mr. Recycling Bin kind of guy. Although either way, I'm not one of those vending machine or Randy the vending machine X Mr. Recycling Bin shippers though. Those are rampant. There's enough of those.
Yeah, it's totally not what the authors were going for.
I see like kind of what they're getting at, but like that's a bit of a stretch.
Again, even as a certified Fujoshi, I don't see it.
I love that Steven's still going. Like, and he's being legitimately vulnerable, and we're really getting in his head there. Steven's writing is better than this.
Is that... I already said this. Or maybe it's a sign of weakness on the part of the one who falls for it, suckered by a massive rush of dopamine. Huh?
I don't know.
Ever since he told me he'd go to Aomori with me, I watched that stupid man carefully. His words, his mannerisms.
You know what? I really, honest to God, thought that they made such a big note of like, okay, it's 3 hours till like the night, like the party or whatever. And I'm like, oh, we're gonna get the lab break-in from Kurisu's perspective. We're gonna see her get kidnapped by CERN. We're gonna see how she becomes the mother of the time machine, maybe. Like, I had all these expectations for what this is gonna be. And then, like, I was a little bit...
Again, it might just be taking a while.
There's no way. I think this is like, hey, let's really get into how Kurisu feels about Okabe and like the love story aspect. I think that's where this is going. Which again, I don't mind, but could you hurry the fuck up?
The more I watched him, the more I understood the meaning behind his Chunibyo act, and the more attracted to him I became. Again, weird place to say this in front of a trash can.
Anything you can say to me, you can say to Mr. Recycling Bin.
No, there's no way I can admit that. I can't admit it. I can't, but, well, you know... He's kind of attractive.
No.
I know, he's so hot.
You're not one of those trash can Okabe shippers, are you, Mr. Trash Can?
No, I would never. I'm just stating the facts.
I mean, again, objectively, he's pretty good looking.
Yeah. You go get him, Kurisu.
I mean, he needs to, like, you know, fix his hair a little bit, but in that moment, I realized I'd given in. In that moment, I understood that being near him put me at ease. Or at least it would if it weren't for the newfound nervousness after realizing my feelings for him.
This is a real pet peeve of mine, and I'm guilty of this too, but like like saying a whole bunch of stuff and then saying, or it would be, if not, like, no. These should be facts treated as gospel. Don't, like, go back on it, like, why, I don't know. That annoys me.
I mean, there's no, like, hard and fast rule about how you're supposed to write, like, internal monologue for characters. So, like, you can have that, you can do that in order to demonstrate conflicted feelings. But normally both statements need to be true. Like, if otherwise it is like a complete waste of time and it becomes kind of like a red herring, if you would. You shouldn't have any red herrings in your dialogue when it comes to a character's thoughts and opinions.
Yeah, I guess that's the pet peeve, not the, or at least it would be thing. You're right.
It's too late to try to control it now. I'm not the kind of person who can change her feelings once she's fallen for someone.
Has this happened before?
I think that... I don't know. I realized that the persona...
It's been that long since we played it. Forgot the word.
I started associating it with Spanish when I associated with the game.
Nature's healing.
I realized that the persona I wore at Victor Concordia University's Neuroscience Institute, that of the outward-looking citizen, was unnecessary in front of Okabe. And when I let the mask fall, I felt at ease. More so than I ever have in my life.
The mask is, dude.
It's the same sort of freedom I get when I post on 4chan. Okay, out of context, banger line.
Yeah. Would have been a good screenie, but the moment has passed.
But Okabe is suffering, as if his joy is inversely proportional to my own. It's like he's unable to move forward.
What does that even mean? As if his what?
Oh, well, no. That one, it's like any amount of happiness or suffering wait. This made sense to me.
Yeah, but then he's like, but it's like he's unable to move forward. Doesn't logically follow the previous sentence at all.
No, but the inversely proportional thing, it's like Okabe is suffering for the sake of others. So the worse off he is, the better everyone else ought to be. It's like, okay, he's doing all of this stuff so that they don't have to deal with it.
That's not like what he's like freaking out. I mean, like, we don't know what he's like. She doesn't know anything about what he's freaking out about right now, though. He just randomly went ape shit and ran away. And
Maho writer. This is the Maho ending. This is exactly what the Maho ending was written
true.
Though I don't know why. It seems that whenever he deviates from his usual state, my condition deteriorates as well. My mental condition, I mean. It's like I can't get air into my lungs. Like I keep on thinking, but I can't do anything. I don't like that feeling. Stop trying to struggle through it alone and talk to me, Trashy. You listened to my problems, didn't you?
We did.
I'll always be here to listen.
Mm-hmm. Whenever you need
My-
it.
My phone.
Moshi
Hello?
Moshi.
Adam, you haven't had anything to do in 5 million years.
Oh.
Or Ivan too, but someone take Dario.
Sure. Oh, hey, Makise. Is something up? No one's here at the lab.
Without wasting a second, I tell Hashida about Okabe's odd behavior.
Fucking...
I initially ran after him out of adrenaline and momentum alone, but now I realize that searching for him myself would be unproductive.
Huh? Wait, what's Okarin's deal? Alright, I'll ask around on my end. I'll have my proxies go on a search for him. I'll let everyone know to contact you if they have any information.
Understood. I'm counting on you. I understand if you can't go yourself, by the way. Oh.
Speed run the conversation. Monologue the fact that you said stuff to him. Don't show any dialogue. Great idea.
I didn't even get to make
Genius.
I didn't even get to make a fat joke. Oh.
Yeah, such a skinny conversation for such a big dude. Oh, sorry, I'm not here anymore. I don't get to riff. Fuck.
I hope someone out there can help us find a clue. Can you help us find
Welcome,
a clue?
Kaito. Funky Town?
We just got a text message.
Again, I hope somebody out there can help us find a clue, bro. Fucking, what would you do if like a Steve sprite showed up on like him like weirdly came animated walking around the corner and then walked down the alley and then stood in like the position and then you could see him turn into a visual novel sprite and then he started talking to Kurisu.
I
Like
think
it
I
was
was.
Blue's Clues.
I think I was losing my fucking mind, and it was like I was talking to the vending machines.
I'll do what I can to help you out, Kurisu. We see a lot of things sitting here, and a lot of people hear a lot of things we shouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
Can you send a D-mail to another timeline to tell people that this is where the IBM 5100 is?
Like a trash can.
Yeah, I'm a vending
Well,
machine.
Of all the things for the not to talk, the locker is the one that's not talking.
No, it doesn't have any electricity.
It's all mechanical.
Mm-hmm.
But the trash can does.
I'm a smart trash can.
Mm-hmm. He's really smart. You should have heard the stuff he was saying earlier.
I would know the difference. I do recycle after all.
Mm-hmm.
Closing my cell phone with what looked like a prayer, I ran off once more into the sunset-lit city in search of
Netanyahu,
Okabe.
Goibim whoever wrote this crap.
They're gone. My favorite characters are gone, man. Okay, let me play Where's Waldo and find a new inanimate object to possess. I guess there's people. Ivan, who do you want? Who do you want to take in the crowd?
I know a few streams ago I took a screenshot of that guy.
Oh shit. Give me the lady with the red bag on the left.
Okay.
I took a screenshot of this guy.
I will take confused man at ATM.
As I wandered the city in search of Okabe, I suddenly realized how crowded the streets had become.
Oh boy.
There was confused ATM man and Ivan, what did he say? Who had here?
He's dour-looking bad girl on the left.
Yeah.
Dour-looking bad girl.
A bad.
Oh, like with the red.
Yeah.
One?
I'm the dour looking bad one. She bad.
She bad. She dour-looking,
is a
but she bad.
She dour looking, but she bad.
Slap that on someone's Tinder bio. I'm dour-looking, but I'm bad. Invited me to play TF2. Oh, is that Strummer? I'm good, thanks. I'm playing a really fun video game right now, so maybe later.
We're gripped.
Ain't that the truth? Oh, I actually get a
shit.
line.
Oh shit!
Hey, did you hear that? They stopped the train over a terrorist threat.
I like how it's businessman 1 with no space. There's no
This is
space.
businessman
in this.
2?
Wait. Yeah, the dialogue was from a woman, but it says
This is
businessman
Well,
too.
it's the red bag lady.
She's businessman 2. That's her name. Okay.
Huh? Terrorists? Seriously? They're gonna make me late for my meeting.
Not businesswoman.
Businessman 1, businessman 2, no space with the numbers.
The Japanese word for terrorist is kind of funny.
Tero de sone.
I overhear some unsettling news. Terrorists here in Japan.
Dude.
I was half expecting them to be in America. As shocking as the thought was, no country, no matter how peaceful, is immune from the possibility of a terrorist attack.
Sorry, don't ignore me. I mean, do
No.
ignore me.
In some shows, it's a lot more fun to have characters like opinions on like politics and the world and stuff. I never thought I would get Makise Kurisu thoughts on terrorism.
Yeah.
You know, that was really a pivotal piece of information I was lacking from the original Steins Gate.
It helps us understand her as a character.
Because I didn't know she didn't like terrorists.
Yeah.
But now that we do, well, I hope that she has something really profound to say about terrorism, the war on terror, George W. Bush,
Yeah.
9/11.
So basically, guys,
Shinzo Abe.
terrorism is really bad.
So basically, guys, I'm not really a big fan of terrorism. It only gets like a 80% on the moist meter. Thanks, guys. Yeah. Also, Steven, you're good. You're all right. You don't have to. You can, but I don't. And it violates the experiment. You were supposed to do something else. But I guess this is something else. I don't know. Do whatever you want. But no one will chastise you for not spending 2 hours typing.
Because research facilities are often targets, I've been given basic lectures on how to deal with acts of terror.
Okay.
Step 1. Okay.
I was actually kind of excited to hear that.
But even then, I never thought I'd have to deal with an attack in Japan.
That's, you know what? I mean, if we were in charge of things, I would love to see an animated short of Dr. Esketit giving a lecture on how to deal with a terror threat. That would be maybe the funniest thing on the planet.
That would be really hard.
So you're gonna want to stop, drop, and roll, and join the terrorists if they let you.
Better join terror than die. You don't want to die. If you have your 9, you might as well. If terrorists don't know you have your 9, you just pop a cap in their ass.
I always carry my piece.
I always got mine on me.
Oh, that's
There we
funny.
go.
Yeah, no, of course.
There we go. I just wanted the notification to show up.
Oh, okay.
I tried doing that like 5 times at the start of the online game, but the notification was not showing up for whatever reason.
Maybe you're on offline mode or something.
I am not. I don't know why.
But even then, I never thought I'd have to deal with an attack in Japan. I already said this, but I think it was also stated earlier, which makes it triple redundant.
I miss
Whether
the
or not-
recycling bin.
Yeah. Whether or not the rumor was true, the trains had been stopped. The once bustling railways now stood bare.
Mussolini would never.
Okay. I know we've harped on it a little bit. Can we go back to that line in particular? So, sentence 1, information gained. Train stopped. Sentence 2, information gained. The train stopped.
Yeah. And then all
What?
of this is there is terrorism. That's
All this is her 4chan Thane versus Thane Japan. Of wow, I can't believe there's terrorists in Japan. It shattered her 4chan perspective of Japan.
terrorist, Japan.
I mean, that's kind of how I feel about Wakanda now.
True.
I open my phone and take a look at 4chan's news page to see it's bustling with threads on the topic. Because I know the first thing I do when I see an event is go on fucking poll.
We get to do this. That's fun, right?
Yeah.
You want to kick us off, Ivan?
Is it true that a bomb threat stopped all the trains on the Yamanote line, Shobu line, and Keihin Tohoku line?
Old news.
Shit.
It was Sunohara and Captain Stone.
True.
It's all stopped. I'm still stuck in Akihabara.
Where's the bomb?
So fake, lol. Terrorism in Japan, seriously? Dumbasses.
Why would anyone launch a terrorist attack on Japan now?
I'm in Shinjuku. They forced us to get off the train. The attendants are evacuating us to shelter.
Up pics. What? Wait, what?
I think it's short for upload.
Oh.
Pics.
I'm like, should I have said that? Is that like a slur? Like a Steam gift? Someone gift me something.
Yeah, I think David had sent you a trade offer on Steam.
Oh, trade offer? What's the trade offer? Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's good. Oh, okay. Sorry, give me a second, guys. I'll take care of
You
that.
gotta pull up this. Yeah, you gotta pull up the Steam mobile app.
Yeah. We can just keep going.
People had already upped pics of the station attendants escorting people out of the stopped trains. It seems like it must have been going on for a while. The 4chan thread was useless too! The fuckers, they don't even know how to use that correctly. And in front of Akihabara station, the crowd was so thick they blocked the view of the road. They'd
Dan
practically
keeps showing.
they'd be practically impossible to walk through. What should I do? Finding Okabe in these conditions would be a challenge.
Fucking God, man.
But what if he got caught up in the terrorist attack somehow? Numerous possibilities swirl through my brain, coming and going like a hurricane. None of them are good.
I'm sorry.
That
What do you
good.
mean use the Steam mobile app to confirm your sign-in? I'm on my fucking phone. This is the Steam mobile authenticator.
Maybe because when you got a new phone, it didn't
Oh.
automatically log you back in.
Yeah, you're right. It's probably doing my old phone. Okay. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I just thought it was so silly being on the phone saying, use your phone. Whoa, stop that. No, wait.
Oh,
Wow, that's awesome.
a race to see who can who can
Well, who can
sign
crack
on
Adam's
computer quicker.
Listen, all you need to do is crack Adam's password, alright? So,
That's a little more difficult than the username.
yeah.
And like my last name is known. Like Trenton spilled it more than once, I think. So that's none of that info was new. That's
Still,
really
it's-
funny.
If somebody was quick enough, though, they
If
could have
you
signed
really
on
wanted-
their Steam account on your computer.
Really?
Yeah, if you really wanted to.
Wait, what got shown?
There was a QR the QR code that if you scan that with your Steam app, it logs like you in on there.
Oh.
So in theory, somebody could have scanned that really quickly and then logged in with their account on your computer.
Although technically, it would still need to authenticate it, like through whatever.
And
They'll
it
just be
didn't close the
giving you
game,
access to
which is
their
good.
account.
I'm just gonna keep Steam closed, I guess.
Uh oh, it's Wyatt.
No.
This is a fucking Windows 97 ass UI for a
Yeah,
second.
it didn't like that I closed Steam.
Let's have a login break.
Yeah.
I'm gonna blow my nose real quick.
Yeah, you go ahead.
Also, I guess Adam, if you really wanted to, you could change your Steam username at some point.
I
but-
probably should, but
Yeah.
as if this like couldn't get any more fun.
Oh boy.
So, anyone see any good movies recently?
Yeah, Project Hail Mary was pretty good.
Yeah, that was the last one I saw with David. So I liked it too. I think the only thing I didn't like is the soundtrack was kind of it was just kind of all right, where it's like it was just kind of generic movie soundtrack.
I didn't really notice it.
Yeah. Anyone see Free Guy? It's funny. I think I compared Project Hail Mary to Free Guy for a little bit, but
Yeah.
I think both parties were just found it an insult to Project Hail Mary to compare it to
What?
Free Guy
Ye-
because most people don't have the same affinity towards it. I guess you or maybe I do.
Yeah, it's like okay. I mean, what that was like, man, I wish Adam was sitting right next to me right now, so I could talk about Free Guy.
Although realistically, I think it was more comparable to something like The Fall. It was way better than something like The Fall Guy, which also has Gosling.
Yeah. Yes, that's me. Okay, great. Approved. Can I go? Can I play now? All because I wanted his foil card. How greedy. I didn't know it was going to hijack my entire fucking computer to do that. I was on my phone.
Well, I think normally it would have gone smoother if the Steam mobile app like had already been properly set up.
Yeah.
So
It was like a perfect storm. Anybody see
the
Free
last,
Guy?
the last thing I want to say about Steam is apparently, like when they first announced two-factor authentication for Steam, Gabe Newell just kind of leaked his email and said, "Try hacking into my account. I dare you. You won't be able to because of two-factor authentication."
And then people hacked into his account.
No, they didn't. Surprisingly enough.
Oh shit. Wait, does that
Because
mean
again,
everybody can email Mr. Newell?
So yeah, like people still know what email he has for his Steam account, and it's been the same for like the last 10 years.
Cool. I'm sure he's got a lot of wholesome emails.
Surprisingly, I heard that he does actually try to reply to as many emails as possible. At least like the earnest ones, not the Gabe Newell give me Steam for free.
Vending machine! Mr. Recycling Bin!
Send him to the principal's office.
Businessman too.
Look at the 4chan.
I'm looking.
Did I see a comment on that 4chan thread saying nothing ever happens? That's crazy.
Whoa. Oh, I'm not back on my thing. Well, whatever. It doesn't.
Oh yeah, we were just skipping that. We were just skipping that.
Yeah.
Okay, this is.
What do you mean?
Hey, you're skipping a
David,
little
if you don't
far.
mind,
You're skipping.
Could we get to spend our Steam points on more
I made
than
it
just
back.
wallpapers, avatars, and startup movies for a console I
Ellis.
don't own?
Feliz nyan nyan nyan. Feliz nyan nyan nyan. I've gone insane. I've been talking to vending machines.
Farasaki Habura, please help me, please.
Save us! Save us from this
Donald
ending.
Trump.
Farasaki Habura?
Apparently, some random girl, I think either got fired or got kicked out of or expelled out of school for like, saying saying, "Dear Benjamin Netanyahu, please blow up whatever."
Yeah.
and that was kind of funny.
What are we, Britain? Can't do that, man.
Kind of like the guy getting fired for the Clannad gif.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although in the firing, you're allowed to do for whatever you want.
Expelling
guess-
someone. Was it
yeah,
a college? It
expel
was
her-
college, right?
Yeah.
I
Where
That
it's
was
like
an
she was
expulsion,
been
and she's been jailed for it too.
Dude.
Yeah, that's the thing where it's like a little bit weird because the reason she was jailed is because there was assumption that it was a real threat as opposed to a facetious threat. And
Yeah.
so it kind of it begged the question of, is a threat still a threat, and is that a jailable offense even if it is facetious in nature? I don't know. It's weird.
I think that what this tells me is that Benjamin Netanyahu blowing up the school is a credible threat and could reasonably happen, which is why they ruled it that way. So I think they've tipped their hand a little bit.
A little. But I would never criticize the great state of Israel.
You are, according to Gemini.
Oh.
According to Gemini,
No,
according to Gemini, I'm one of the chosen people. So.
Okay.
it's true. Found Kilma. Makise Kurisu-san. Nice to meet you. I'm Ferris Nyanyan. I'm sending this to the address Darunyan gave me. We found Okabe-san, but he's acting strange. We should hurry and meet up somewhere. Where's good for you?
They found Okabe after all.
I know.
Thank goodness I didn't have to do anything as the protagonist of this story.
But
But the part where she said he's acting strange disturbs me.
we know that already.
I don't know why, but it's a chill slowly ran down my spine. Going through all the formalities.
Yeah, you don't have to show the car driving to the gas station and then to work. You can just cut to work.
Nice to meet you. This is Makise. It'd be huge help if you could bring Okabe to the lab. I'll head there now.
So she didn't have to leave.
The writers are deontological. It's about the principle. It's not about consequences.
What's the principle?
Waste everyone's time.
She
That sounds familiar.
she was able to go and meet the trash can and vending machine. So I
Mhm.
think it's triple spent.
I agree.
I replied to her email and took a breath. My chest feels like it's going to be crushed with worry. Okabe, what happened to you? Dragging my tired feet, I walked back the way I came. Nothing ever happens. I rendezvoused?
Rendezvous. That's, I mean,
Yeah.
it's silly, but that's real.
I rendezvoused at the lab to find Okabe, a petite maid, and a middle-aged butler waiting for me.
Who is the butler?
The Ferris's butler, presumably.
No. I know who it is, but like, who voiced him? Do we have
Not
someone
me.
for that?
It might have been Proto Bellboy voice, Adam.
Really? Was it?
Yeah, where I think you did it.
It was Battle Tits. Always happy to do that.
I mean, if it wasn't, I think it's safe to say it might as well be.
Yeah, sure. Oh, do you guys remember? I think I mentioned this on stream that a while ago I took a Sporkle quiz. Can you name every Ace Attorney character in the trilogy in 15 minutes? And I got all of them, including the circus animals from Big Top, with one exception. And I told Joseph about it. I'm like, Joseph, can you guess the one character I forgot out of everyone in the trilogy? And he was like
'Cause it
thinking
was
about it.
Ryoko, right?
What's up?
It was Trilo, right?
No, I remembered him.
No.
So he's like, he was thinking about it, and he's like, Director Hottie, you forgot Director Hottie. And I'm like, yes, I did. He nailed it instantly about which,
Dude,
like,
how could you forget Director Hottie?
because he never testifies. And he's not really tied to one specific case. Because I was going through each of the cases in order and trying to remember, like, all of the important players. And again, I got the victims, too. Like, I know all of them. Right? But, like, Director Hottie, who we memed, and he even gets, like, it was the Brit. He even gets, like, a speaking role. He shows up in, like, 2 cases. I forgot him. I could not figure out who I was missing.
Dude, it's Director Hottie, though.
I thought he got shipped back to England.
Also, Adam, don't get too excited about potentially voicing the butler. He's probably not going to say anything anyways.
Oh, man.
I assumed that maid was Ferris. The middle-aged butler, on the other hand, was a mystery to me. He looked as though he'd straight out of a manga or an anime. Okabe looks worn out to the point that it doesn't seem like he can even stand on his own, which is, I guess, why he's sitting. Ferris and the butler are holding him up
Can we
with their
show them on
shoulders.
screen, for God's sake?
No, visual is not necessary.
This is just a novel.
I should have put the black bar up like an hour ago.
I rushed towards him without thinking.
Fucking thank you.
Are you Makise-san?
How have they not met?
I am. Thank you, Ferris, for finding Okabe. Hashida had told me that before, that this girl was the Rhinenet champion, and that Ferris Nyan was a stage name of sorts.
Not at all. As soon as Darunyan told me what was going on, I couldn't just twiddle my thumbs. I didn't know all the details, but I knew I needed to find him.
I appreciated Ferris's dedication to... Oh, hooray.
For some reason, though, I haven't heard from Darunyan in a while.
Sorry.
Okay. I want to go back a little bit, just because, again, I have another little thing I want to say. So, Kurisu introduces herself, throws in a little fun fact, then lets Ferris speak.
Yeah.
Like, what person playing this doesn't know that? You had to play the Okabe ending before
That's
getting
true.
here.
That's true.
Do you
That's such a
think the
good
person
point.
that wrote this played Steins Gate?
No.
Again, like, introduce yourself. Throw in a little fun fact. Move on.
They
What?
might-
Why?
They might
who?
have watched the anime a while ago. Maybe they played it when it came out. I don't think they reviewed.
I think
No
they had like a
review work
little.
done for
They
this.
had they had notes from the scenario supervisor
Yeah.
that explained who everyone was. Then they threw in the
The
notes
Kung Fu
directly
Panda
without the
4
bullet
of
point next to
Steins.
it.
Gate.
At least Kung Fu Panda 4 was short. But does she mean Hashida? Could he still be searching for Okabe? Let's put that aside for now. And Okabe, is he?
He's a little calmer now, but when we spotted him at the UPX bridge, we really thought he was about to die.
He's not talking still.
Well,
His face
this is
is
the
as-
Okabe we know.
Mm-hmm. His face is as white as a sheet of paper now. So hearing that he was even worse conditioned than earlier makes my heart ache and my chest burp. Okabe's thoughts, his feelings. I have to find out what's going on through his head. Okabe, what happened?
Would this like play out really that much differently if Kurisu stopped him as he was running outside and they had this conversation in the lab like 3 hours ago?
I don't think so.
Okay, just
Oh,
checking.
yeah. These are not these are the writers aren't analyzing the consequences. They're just, it's about the principle of getting into Kurisu's head.
I remembered what I was gonna call the stream. I thought of an idea like a couple days ago. Paid by the word.
It's pretty good.
That's what I was gonna call it.
But Okabe just stares at nothing. He doesn't make any effort to look at me.
How much would you guys lose your minds if I pressed A on this line of dialogue and then credits started playing?
I would start crying.
I would also start crying. I would I have to pee a little bit. I would just fully urine streaming down my legs if that happened.
You would
I'd be
ruin
sitting
your
here
chair.
dumbfounded in a puddle of my own pee.
That it would be clipped as the Adam piss stream.
Yeah, and he shows his Steam username. We did not get renewed for season 2.
Oh, Kurisu gets a ... this time.
Oh.
Really breaking new ground.
Sorry, I've been kind of staring off into space and just been going off of when I think your dialogue is over when you stop talking. So the ... really throw that system off.
There's no use in wasting our time out here. Come on, let's go up to the lab.
They're making me very
Back
right.
to where everything started.
Yeah. We're not even... You're right. He didn't get a line.
We asked the butler to show it, the hollowed-eyed Okabe up for us, and made our way into the lab.
He's coming. Okay, that's good.
I turned on the lights and was greeted by a horrifying sight.
Dude, is the butler gonna kick the rounder's ass?
What the hell?
Oh.
Blood stains on the floor? No, it's just admirer.
What? Why?
Wait, no, seriously, why? What's the point of killing Mayuri if everyone else is gone?
Fucking dude, it was a hit. The rounders showed up just to fucking give a shit about the time machine. They showed up and fucking lit my area up and left.
But her reaction was nothing compared to Okabe.
What? Wow, what is this?
Squish?
Squish? He screamed enough for me. I don't really have it in me right now.
Do you really want a copy of Dark Souls even?
No, you don't. And also it's in, David, he already has a copy. It's in my Steam library. Mayuri, I'm sorry.
His scream echoes through the lab. He curls into the fetal position, weeping as he calls Mayuri's name.
I'm pretty sure at this point he's pretty jaded to it. Wasn't that the whole... Whatever.
He's used to it?
Yeah, no, seriously, wasn't that part of it? No, this scene in the game, he is, he's seen it 1,000 times, and he's become almost numb to it. He's still really fucking depressed about it, but he's not screaming anymore. He's just
that's when he has... Because after the third time that we experience it in the original,
yeah,
there's kind of a little bit of a time skip, even though it's technically the same thing. That then gets followed up with a conversation with Kurisu, where she says Okabe looks up. Yeah, and Okabe looks numb as fuck.
I was wondering if this is when that was, because they talked about him on the bridge, and Kurisu wasn't there. So I'm wondering if this was an alternative from that point, where what if Kurisu didn't go talk to him? But at that, excuse me, sorry, I also had to burp. But at that point, he was jaded to it, so it's weird. This is weird, and it feels out of character. Do they mind giving a CG rather than just describing it? Yeah, they do mind greatly.
Visuals unnecessary.
Novel, yeah.
Okabe.
Kyoma.
What if it's Daru? Oh no, he said Mayuri. Never mind.
Yeah. We stood frozen, unsure of how to approach Okabe in this situation. But in the middle of the chaos, the butler alone calmly surveyed the room. Oh shit!
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Oh shit!
The butler did it.
While the rest of us stood in shocked silence, he boldly approached the bloodstains and began to examine them.
Huh? How can you say that? What if... Whatever. Hold on, I haven't done this in a while. Battle tits. It appears that there were no fatalities. With this amount of blood, the risk of death should be negligible.
The butler's calm, confident declaration made Okabe stand up and rush towards him.
No risk of death. Is Mayuri safe? And Daru too?
Okabe looks like a man possessed. Okabe thinks that the blood might belong to Mayuri and Hashira. No, he's convinced of it. How could I know that? Just by reading his expression? Unclear.
Well, she knows because he said it with his mouth. So she didn't need to say it. Well, they certainly weren't murdered here. Judging from the blood splatter, it seems someone was struck with a metal object, but it doesn't appear that anyone collapsed. Why is this Ace Attorney now?
True.
There are signs of a struggle, but it seems it occurred while everyone was standing. So it seems to me they were taken away while they were still standing, because they were standing.
So everyone was standing. All of them was still.
They were standing. The pancakes are ready.
The pancakes must be ready by now.
Taken away, sir. Rounders, maybe?
With tears in his eyes, Okabe nearly collapses under the weight of his despair. Don't worry, I'll act as a source of hope for him. That way he can get over his despair.
No. It is Danganronpa.
I grab him by the arm before he can.
Sorry for explaining your joke. This game just got me in the mood to do that.
Talk, Okabe. What in the world is going on? What happened to Mayuri and Hashira? Why can't we have a normal conversation? No! I try as I might. It was impossible to keep my cool. The CERN brainwashing is just too powerful. 2 of my friends had just disappeared, leaving only bloodstains in their wake.
It's possible that... I can't say for sure, but I believe they were taken by CERN's rounders.
CERN? Excuse me? Why?
The time leap machine. They found us.
My heart stopped.
Motherfucker.
CERN, the European Society for Nuclear Research, the world's largest particle physics research organization. Despite their over 40 years of time machine research, they have kept their results hidden from the rest of the world. Rumor has it that they've even killed the human test subjects in their secret time travel experiments. Okay. Wait a minute. If they were here for the time machine, why would CERN kidnap Mayuri and Hashira? Besides, how does a random research institution pull something like this off?
CERN has operational forces known as Rounders. In order to ensure their exclusive control over time machine technology, they attacked us during our celebration party and killed Mayuri right here.
What? But the butler just said... I looked at the butler for confirmation that Okabe was incorrect. The brainwaves got to him too. The butler merely shook his head with a slight smile. He seemed confident in his assessments, even though it's kind of weird that he's smiling.
Guys, I'll have you know, we now have 67 lines of dialogue, like the funny 6-7 meme.
Sweet.
Well, 2 more, dude, and then we get even better.
True.
But the reason for Okabe's grim proclamation was made clear by what he said next.
That's why I jumped back to the past, with the time leap machine.
As if that was supposed to be a reveal, and not obvious from the beginning. Okay.
69.
Wait, then you...
I leapt through time. With the time leap
What?
machine that you can use to leap through time, I did that.
While
My mind-
standing.
While
Yeah.
standing.
My mind went blank for a moment. He had traveled through time using the time leap machine, the machine we agreed not to use due to the need for human testing. Though I had my full confidence in my time travel theory, all theories are subject to experimentation and analysis before they are recorded as valid. Or recognized, whatever. That's why I felt both relief and regret when we decided not to test the time leap machine. But what Okabe just said validates my theory and speaks to the machine's effectiveness. To say I was unhappy would be a lie.
Oh, the Mario music? Sorry if that's annoying, I'll stop. But the last time, Kurisu was on an explainy tangent, and she was discussing like black hole time travel theory for the upteenth time, and we're like,
That we already knew.
that we already
played
knew, yeah. So we played the Mario 64 parallel universe music. Oh, it's funny? Okay. So we're like, oh, I put it on my soundboard so that whenever Kurisu did that shit again, I could just play it. Mario is in
Okay.
the room right now.
Again, every single time Kurisu starts talking again, I keep on hearing the Sisyphus music.
Fucking.
For a researcher, nothing compares to the moment a breakthrough theory of hers is proven true.
There's blood on the floor, Kurisu.
For just a moment, the terrifying situation I was in melted away. All I wanted to do was ask Okabe about traveling through time. But this feeling of elation was shattered by Okabe's sorrowful howl. Like a wolf.
To save Mayuri. My god, we've played the first game. Motherfucker.
Save? Mayuri?
Yeah, Mary.
But I can't, and why? Why can't I save her? Tell me. Why is it that Mayuri has to die?
Mayuri has to die. I tremble at the cruelty of those words.
Shut the fuck up.
No, Adam, you don't understand. That line is fucking pivotal. That means that Kurisu, when she heard that Mayuri has to die,
Was sad about
was
it?
sorry about it. He was sorry that Mayuri has to
Oh.
die.
See, I must have missed that. Which is why I was saying that I thought it was unnecessary, but you know what? I was wrong.
Think, Adam, think. It's... How else would we have known it? I don't even know what the word subtext even means. Isn't that just the text that happens when she's not speaking?
No, there's no such thing as text that happens when Kurisu's not speaking.
How am I supposed to know she thinks something if she doesn't tell us?
Exactly.
If I don't see her think it, we don't know she's thinking it.
Yeah.
She could be
and
thinking anything.
absolutely. And man, I've never played a Steins Gate game before, so I'm really glad that I met that Ferris character and know that she's a Rhinet battler, which, by the way, I don't know what Rhinet is if I've never played this. So that information is
All I know is
useless.
she's the champion, and that's some kind of stage name.
Yeah.
One through four play Prawn Kurisu route, finish Steins Gate, and then play 0.
Worst play order. I think 0 first would be worse, but that's not where you're getting at.
I think that's actually the dev intended play order. I think.
Yeah.
Finish Steins Gate like up to before the true ending, and then play Steins Gate 0, and then circle back to the true ending. Just so you
Play
get kind
this
of like
first.
the pseudo chronological.
Just hold on. If this is true, then why didn't you go straight to the police?
I went, but they didn't listen. What I told them sounded like absolute nonsense. Besides, they killed Mayuri too. I don't know whether it was an accident or rounders have infiltrated the police force. Still, no matter what I do, Mayuri ends up dead. There's no one I can depend on, no one I can talk to. All I can do is leap back over and over and over. I couldn't save her.
again, this conversation could have happened immediately after E-Time leaves.
I know.
Well, now we know that Kurisu is in love with Okabe.
But we played the first game, so we know that.
Wouldn't it be cooler to have that kind of reflection after you successfully help Okabe?
Yeah, like she did, and she did that. She did both of those things in the first game.
Well, I mean, we didn't necessarily see her reflect on it until like way, way after, where they had that kiss in the closet or whatever. But
It was right here. It was just in
Yeah.
the lab.
I thought it was like, whatever. Okabe screamed so loud I thought he might cough up blood. Mayuri's death repeated over and over. Repeated over and over. Time leaping through time over and over again. A hellish circle of time. An endless cycle of tragedy. Is that what this ending is? No matter how many times he tries to save her, Mayuri inevitably dies. By someone else's hand. Through some turn of events, by sheer coincidence, between 7 and 8 p.m.
You didn't say that part.
I think he is explaining that, but again,
Oh
Kurisu's
my
just not
God.
letting him speak. To be more precise, apparently there was one instance in which Mayuri's death occurred later than all the others. That instance, apparently he was shown a picture of Mayuri transformed into a jelly man around 8 p.m. I nervously checked the clock. Nothing ever happens. 8 p.m. is already come and gone.
Dashes are almost gone.
If what Okabe is saying is true, then Mayuri is already...
Kurisu Root Simpson or Jared F0 Glay.
I actually can
Zero
translate
play.
that. He's saying, is this worse or is Steins Gate Zero worse? Okay. Man, it's been so long since last I've
Since
seen
last I've seen
Steins Gate
this,
Zero. So, like, I don't know. This is, like, different. It's a different type of angry. Because Steins Gate Zero was dumb. Like, really dumb. And it assassinated all these characters that we love. But, like, it wasn't like this.
I mean, Okabe's internal dialogue in that game was tolerable. It was when we were out
yeah.
of Okabe's head that I think it was at its worst.
Yeah, so you know what? If we played Zero while reading the narrator, it would have been like this. So I guess Zero is worse, but...
Well, I mean, with
Oh,
Zero, there's only the narrator when you're in somebody else's perspective, which, you know, you spend more time as Okabe. But I feel like with Zero, like, you're starting off, and, you know, there's, like, the complete character assassination. You're watching a ton of characters skin suiting as, like, the Steins Gate characters.
Yeah.
And it's just, like, really, like, it's terribly written, but it does, like, kind of, aside from the couple scene, like... It's like long-winded and repetitive, but not in like this complete nothing ever happens way. Like shit.
Yeah.
Like it was more entertaining in
Yeah.
that. Like,
Oh, that's for sure.
There was stupid shit happening.
Yeah.
But with this, it's like literally like over like explaining or like fucking like it's her like monologuing in like a way that Steins Gate Zero did not.
Yeah. So
For
I
the most
guess
part.
this is worse.
Yeah, because Steins Gate Zero, you can delude yourself into thinking something is happening by just not paying attention and just kind of having the events occur in order.
Yeah, but if no
For-
events occur, then I guess you can't do that, can you?
Mm.
So this is worse. Wow. Wow. Whoa. Because I hate this more than I hate the Braun ending. The Braun ending was silly and funny. It was dumb and bad, but it was really hilarious.
Mhm.
So
This
the
is
thing
not-
that I'm missing is
This isn't even funny.
Okay, I'm trying.
No, it's not you, man. It's not your fault.
I know. It's
The
just
shut
like,
ups
there's
are
no-
not directed at you, obviously.
It's
is,
just
like,
there's no material to work.
egregiously bad.
There's no material to work with here. You know.
The best part was when we inserted a recycling bin and a vending machine into a scene to give Kurisu someone to talk to.
true.
And yeah, dude, I think you're right. Like, at least Steins Gate Zero was like building towards something.
Why is the butler here?
He was here so that he could say that they were attacked standing and taken away standing. And he was confident in his assessment because he could tell by the blood stain that there's not enough to kill a person, and he knew that somebody was struck by a metal object while they were standing.
How did he get the metal thing?
He's the butler.
Well, he can tell that they were standing.
They were standing. The pancakes must be ready by now. I don't
Just
think we've
stop
talked about the
standing.
pancakes thing on stream, but it's like a really silly quote in the Ace Attorney anime. Von Karma says pancakes weird.
They've been at a mall all day, and then like Edgeworth is off alone, and then Von Karma and like Francesca. It's when Edgeworth and Francesca are like kids.
Francisca. Sorry.
Francisca. Francisca.
No, I just had to cough.
And Von Karma come walking up to Edgeworth after he's been
We haven't
separating.
talked about Seth in a while.
And then he just says the pancakes must be ready by now, which makes no sense because they've been at the mall all day. Like, what does he mean the pancakes must be ready by now? In what context are you at a restaurant where the pancakes are ready for you, but you're not there, and you've been at the mall for like literally all day?
He called ahead. He's perfect. Von Karma is perfect, so he wanted the pancakes to be ready the second he walked in the door, and he called ahead. So he knows that the pancakes must be ready by now. He ordered pancakes like pizza.
Sorry, when my aunt was here, we were talking to me and my cousin were getting Starbucks, and we were talking about mobile ordering it. And then my aunt asked
They
if
have
we called
pancake
ahead,
precognition.
and we like lost it, the idea, because for us it was like there's no other way to describe it other than like mobile ordering or whatever.
Yeah.
And like so her saying like called ahead in reference to us ordering on the Starbucks mobile app felt so archaic to us. We made fun of her for like the rest of them being here.
Wow.
But like everywhere we went, we asked if we should call ahead. So when you said call ahead, that's all I can think about.
I mean, to be fair, I mean, it is just kind of the modern equivalent of calling.
Yeah. So you suck and you should give your aunt a pass, but I do understand how that could be funny.
Although it's
You
way
should
more
call
equivalent to calling a pizza place than it is to calling like a restaurant.
Yeah.
It seems he noticed that I was looking at the clock for 6 hours, which in turn drew his eyes towards it. And then he realized that it was already past 8 p.m. Oh no.
Oh no.
Before I'm fully aware of what I've done, Okabe's mouth and eyes opened wide. In Danganronpa despair.
I don't want to do this. I don't have it in me to do that. I gave some decent emotion before I'm done.
Just hit it with the
yeah. That's better, yeah, thanks.
That's how I've been doing my dialogue all
Yeah.
day, man.
I was trying, because like it was such a treat to be given dialogue. I didn't want to be unappreciative by not giving it any emotion, but I don't like it's playing the emotion card like the best parts of the original Steins Gate, and it's so unearned and sad, and I hate it. So you know what, Martin, I'm joining you in the monotone land.
Never before had I heard such abject sorrow. And I doubt that I will again as long as I live. And from his shock, Okabe bursts into madness.
What?
Well, as he tore at his head and wildly swung his arms around, the butler slowly and gently approached him.
Judo chop. Damn, I'm good. Oh my god,
And
he literally
Yeah.
judo chopped
Holy
him.
shit.
And Okabe collapsed with a slight groan. He'd lost consciousness?
I was fucking joking. Oh my.
Again, because I assume that the only reason the butler is here is because he's a rounder or some shit. Like, I
No,
don't
it's
know.
the opposite. He's like an agent working for them, and he's gonna help them save Mayuri and Daru because we're doing we're doing butler agent stuff now. It's the fucking factory meme. Guess we're doing butler now. Okay. Do forgive me. I've feared that if I did not intervene, Mr. Okabe would have done damage to himself. Sorry, would have. I'm going fucking crazy.
Done damage to.
I'm gonna pee.
Fucking Alfred Battle Tits Butler in time. We're doing that now.
You forgive me. I fear that if I did not intervene, Okabe would have dealt serious damage to himself. Physical or emotional damage.
Serious damage standing. Would have been standing, gotten hurt while standing, knocked out, still standing.
The blood is not nearly enough for him to have passed away, however, the damage is sustained. Emotional and physical is not enough to kill him.
No, thank you, Kuroki. I think Kilma should rest for now because this is too much.
This is the opposite emotion of the Ferris's dad ending. I'm like so angry I'm crying. I legit that damage thing. I'm crying. This is opposite land. And Steven's still fucking going, the champ.
Ferris's eyes also flood with tears. Admittedly, I hadn't fully accepted everything that Okabe had said as truth. But looking at him now, I had no choice. It's almost like that's completely counterintuitive to what Kurisu did every other time, which is believe him immediately and try to help.
You can get a recap at the end.
But if I do, at any rate, we can't just stand around. We need to do something. I need to time leap so that I can warn myself about it and stop Kurisu and Mayuri from being kidnapped. Sir,
why did I don't understand how
Master
Okabe
has been battle chopped by the tit missile.
he was at the point where he like fucking flipped out and started clawing at his head and had to be knocked out by the butler, but somehow gave a perfect synopsis of everything of all the lore to Kurisu in like 12 seconds.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She knows about the Committee of 300 now.
Yep.
So, sir, and the Committee of 300 Rounders, we were living in a nightmare straight out of one of Okabe's Chunibuyo delusions.
You know what? I could be very wrong about this. I don't think the original Steins Gate ever pointed out the fact this explicitly that the bad things that were happening mirror Okabe's organization talk.
It's almost like it was subtle and clever.
So this line right now is, to me, similarly as bad as, I guess I really am Salieri. It's not that egregious, but this line right here is
like
fucking up there.
Delusion.
That it was so.
This really is the Steins Gate.
For
I
real.
mean, maybe they say something similar in Persona 5, but it's like if they walked into fucking Kamoshida's palace and said, this is like a dark, twisted perversion of what that guy thinks, the school is like.
I think they do say that.
Yeah, right? Like,
yeah.
Like, it is similar levels of on the nose, not respecting people's intelligence to pick up on these things quickly.
Or at all. David, your zingers are on fucking fire. I love them. Delusions of Mediocrity was really good. I'm sorry I didn't point it out before.
But this is reality. as the fucking Danganronpa despair in front of us can attest to.
What can we do? I can hardly take all of this in.
You said that already.
We have to think. Think, Kurisu. Think.
Think harder. Think more. Think harder.
We have to do something.
Use the thinking machine.
I want the butler to talk again so I can throw up.
It's a Kurisu brain blast. It's gonna happen. She's gonna think her way out of it. Like a scientist.
We could build a robot.
Hashira Mayuri's faces emerge at the back of my mind. And in front of my eyes is Okabe, his pain evident even as he slept. There's no way I can ignore this. Okabe didn't just ignore my problems with my papa.
Oh
after
my
all.
god.
Dude.
Why did we cut?
Well, we did another Family Guy cut to the same room. We were in 30
I
seconds
really
ago.
need to pee, so I will be right back. I was waiting for music to play.
Yeah.
Holy
Oh my god.
shit.
This is good.
Fucking garbage.
Holy shit. I can't believe, dude, they're standing. They're all still standing.
Well, they don't have a knockdown spray.
Do you think that if next line Kurisu said, huh, this really is the Steins Gate, and then it rolled to credits, do you think you'd throw up?
Dude, I'm worried that, like, this must have been the Steins Gate that Okabe was talking about. It's like how it's gonna end.
Dude, I think that might be how it ends. Huh. I guess it's time to enter the Steins Gate. Honestly, though, that thing from the tip about how the Big Bang Theory got its name was like literally, it was like one of these, man, I really am Salieri. It's literally what that sounds like.
Yeah. Again, I think I haven't said I had this conversation at some point off stream, but in reference to the Persona games, especially 5, unfortunately, I've soured on my opinion of those games a little bit just for this exact reason of them kind of pointing out all the stuff they're doing instead of just kind of leaving it for audiences to understand. Main case in point being anything to do with Akechi ever. I think he's done very, very unsubtly. Especially when he literally fucking... These people don't know I was an abandoned child.
I'm back. I haven't cooled off at all. I'm still like high.
You're still about to throw up.
Yeah.
So Adam, if next line Kurisu says, huh, this really is the Steins Gate, and it rolls to credits, do you think you'd throw up?
Yes. Yeah, I would. May I have a moment, young mistress? Oh, damn.
What is it, Kuroki? Have you come up with something?
Fuck.
As we struggle to make sense of the absurd and tragic situation before us, the butler, apparently named Kuroki, speaks. Just a little fun fact before he continues.
Maybe the real Steins Gate was the friends we made along the way.
I'm losing my marbles.
That's like... That's literally something that like you would need. It's a visual novel. There's a sprite. It's gonna be voice acted. Why did you?
Ferris's dad is gonna... No. Don't ruin him. Don't cut to... No. Do not get him involved. Don't you dare. You put him in the Braun ending just to fuck with me. You cannot do this
Wait,
to me.
hold on. Pause.
Nice morgue.
Earlier, so Ferris's dad is still alive, which means there's no Mo. But earlier...
Oh yeah, they said the Mo.
Earlier, Kurisu was talking about the Mo in Akihabara.
Or wait, was that a tip? It was a tip.
I don't think it was in the tip, because didn't she say something about it?
No, it was this. Or no, sorry. Yeah, see? It was a tip.
Okay, what's this? I was thinking it was her talking about it.
It was a good catch. I was with you there too.
Well, because still the sprites didn't even like we didn't see the Akihabara sprites, but
No.
but honestly, again, I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't keep track of it because they barely seem to keep track of the character's normal fucking character traits.
The butler. Ferris's butler. The butler hired specifically for Ferris. He's called Kuroki. Exactly.
He was standing there, as in not sitting
Still
down, but rather
standing.
he was standing
He was
in one's
standing.
place.
He was beamed with a metal object, but not enough to kill him. I can tell by the blood that I licked off the floor.
But I was gonna say, not even like I was again before you got back on, I was complaining a little bit about Persona 5. Not even Persona 5 is this bad.
No, it's not. Of sorts. While the intricacies of our current situation continue to elude me, may I suggest consulting your father for now? Hi, Goldie. This ending is really bad.
No, it's really
Papa.
good. Come on, don't poison the well.
Sorry,
Yeah.
this ending is really good. It's like someone else wrote this, and it's long, and they have a line of inner monologue, 8 lines of inner monologue for every line of spoken dialogue, if that.
It's poorly written official fanfic.
Mm-hmm.
Ferris. Actually, no, dude, Kurisu is acting like a fucking self-insert character right now too. Like,
Yeah, she's not really herself, so I... What?
if he's someone we should consider at a time like this, could he be a cop?
What?
We already know that she doesn't know who like Ferris's dad is. Like why?
They have a butler. What do you mean he's a cop? Cops don't hire what do you... Are you fucking stupid?
Well, because she okay, no, she said she needs to think, so she's thinking about it.
Okay, great.
But Okabe said that the police were also under CERN's direct control. Then what kind of man is he? Regardless, I'm not thrilled about the idea of relying on an adult.
Why? What? This is Persona 5.
What? What?
One can say that it's because I've accomplished everything in my life on my own? But at this point, our options were limited.
War limited. They war limited. Past tense.
What are you talking about, Kurisu?
With how much Kurisu seems to struggle with thinking, it might be easier just to get Koriko to do it for her.
I agree.
No, but she can't rely on an adult, David.
No.
And my experiences as working a member of an American research institute does not change the fact that I'm not even old enough to drink.
Wow.
What?
No amount.
What if
of
this
effort.
is Kaguri? Whoa. Interesting theory.
That's... No amount of effort can make up for a lack of social experience, and I certainly haven't learned how to deal with things like this. Outside of contacting law enforcement, I have no idea what to do. What was the point of this entire tangent? That would
I don't know. He's not even a cop, so this doesn't matter.
like on a fucking graph, it's gone like 5 different places, and none of them have like shown any correlation at all.
Had she dropped the fucking random ass? I don't like the idea of relying on an adult. What the fuck?
Why not?
And given that we can't trust the police, that puts us all the way back at square one, which means that all of this nothing ever happened.
Oh my god, she's still talking about it.
Normally, I would have called bullshit on Okabe's claim that they'd infiltrated the police, but the desperation in his eyes convinced me otherwise.
If I was playing this alone, I would have turned this off and skipped it.
Besides, if the terror threat that shut down public transportation was CERN's doing, we don't have much time to think. Okay, Kurisu, good job. That's the only relevant thought you've had this
Not
entire
much time to
monologue.
think.
Also, have they explained how it is possible for Mayuri not to be dead, given the attractor field stuff? Because this isn't like a 3-point whatever ending. This is like a 0-point whatever ending. So
Yeah,
how is
but
that
it's not-
possible?
Well, because Okabe only learns that lesson after talking to Suzu after this, technically,
Oh.
in like the original.
Okay.
So Okabe doesn't know about attractor fields yet.
They did a lot of tutorus in the Braun ending because they at least knew that Mayuri did that. I don't think she did one in this ending.
Again, the author for this ending had a note sheet of what the characters are like. And in case anyone hadn't played the original, threw in their notes without the bullet point after each line of dialogue.
You don't have to soldier on and continue, and I've read every single one, Steven. And yes, you do commit really hard, and it is great. It is commendable, but I would like you to have more fun than doing that. But again, you do whatever the hell you want.
I saw Ferris hesitate for a moment, but in an instant, she steeled her expression in a show of determination.
It's not Kurisu anymore. This is Raven Wrong from hit fan game Raven Wrong, Death of Justice.
I was kind of doing like a weird
Dialogue?
like,
No, just
Forrest
take your
Gump
beat sheet
kind of
and
thing.
Control-C, Control-V.
I saw Ferris hesitate for a moment.
I don't think it's a good idea to stay here any longer. Let's go to my place.
Sleepover, just like Steins Gate Zero.
True.
Dude. Yes.
We're going to your house? Her words catch me off guard.
Dude, how much dialogue or monologue are we gonna get when she shows up at Ferris's apartment? It's like, wow, it's so big.
I can't. Yeah, she's gonna talk for at least 20 lines about how she didn't realize that Ferris was rich, even though she's looking at a fucking butler.
The time leap machine is a prototype that is only confirmed to work in this lab.
Ferris. I may not be a smart scientist, but I know what monologue is.
If we leave, it's going to be a lot harder to keep it safe. That said, if we accept Okabe's claims, it's kind of odd that the time leap machine hasn't been taken already.
Stupid is as stupid does, Kuroki.
Then, Kuroki responds to my question for Ferris.
You don't have to say that, he can just respond. No, I was gonna do Forrest. Makise, the young mistress is correct. The place may be attacked again, doing significant damage, so make sure you're not standing. I believe the best option is to change location, because this location will suffer more damage. Please don't worry, once you depart, I will arrange for someone to guard this place. What?
The writer just wanted an excuse to have a different background while they continue to talk about nothing.
Needs them to move locations, but he needs some way to make it so the time leap machine would still be here later.
I will have someone guarded. I have my band of Jaeger mercenaries stationed right here.
Ferris nods at Kuroki's words, her eyes beaming with Miku beam. Then the two of them seem to have the situation under control, insofar as it could be controlled. Who on earth are these people? It feels as though they are backed by a powerful organization, which struck me as rather suspicious. But I didn't have anyone else I could count on. Got it.
Okay.
Above all else, we can't afford to leave Okabe in a dangerous place like this, in his condition. One look at the unconscious and agonized Okabe reaffirmed that belief. We re-dyed ourselves
Readied.
to change location, praying Mayuri and Hachida's safety all the while.
Oh, I like the I'll join in
Well,
too.
like-
The PS1 voice acting.
I was thinking either A, PS1 voice acting, or B, like someone in middle school or high school that doesn't really want to read but is being forced to read by the teacher.
It's me.
That-
It's me reading. It's me as King Lear.
Mm-mm.
Although, not to say I didn't want to be reading King Lear. I loved reading King Lear, but that doesn't mean I wasn't monotone.
No, you were just doing it monotone on purpose, and our teacher found it funny.
You limp pickle. David, you rule.
Akihabara Tower. Times Tower. It's the tallest condominium
Martin,
complex in
between the
Akihabara.
dialogue in this and the dialogue in Drakengard, which hurts more?
Well, Drakengard doesn't necessarily have bad dialogue. It just doesn't have dialogue that's relevant to anything. Where it's like, my main complaint with that game is it doesn't spend any time developing its characters, but it just kind of has its characters talk about things. This is different. This is repetitive. I'd rather have not enough than too much. I usually err on that side. And I guess that exemplifies it perfectly. I'd rather have I am Cam than all of this ending, you know?
Mm.
Complete with a view of Mount Fuji and Tokyo Tower from its top floors.
Someone died.
Hmm.
Well,
the cool, like, happy-go-lucky, normal stuff happening music, though.
why?
And the top. Well, again, they needed to move locations and they needed to move songs.
stand
to pretend
elsewhere.
that something, yeah, just pretend that something happened.
Standing is dangerous. That's what got Daru and Daru and Myri kidnapped.
Yeah, if they'd been sitting, they would have been fine.
Yeah, because the
tractor
swing
fuel
would have
gone
missed
right over their head.
Exactly.
And on the top floor of this Akihabara station adjacent complex was Ferris San's her home. Herm.
Herm.
Oh.
I must admit, a high-end condo with its own concierge service is certainly much safer location than the lab's Ohiyama building.
We're gonna get to a new ending, and Kurisu's gonna be in there, and I'm gonna be so happy to see her because, like, the reverse lobotomy procedure will hopefully have happened. I'm like, oh my god, I haven't seen Kurisu in a whole ending. It's so nice that she's back.
She was a little bit out of character, but much more pleasant than Suzuha's ending. That's for sure.
Yeah. I didn't think she was out of character in Suzuha.
I like a tiny bit with the watching Daru and Suzuha.
Oh, yeah. I mean, playing up, like flanderizing them a little bit in the spin-off for the purpose of jokes, I don't really have too much of a problem with.
Mm-hmm. In fact, this might have been the safest place for Okabe, given everything that was going on. Sound effect. On our way, actually, hey, the game could actually just been like this the entire time. We would have gotten the exact same experience.
I didn't notice
True.
anything was different.
I hope that's a real website. I want to click on it and get a virus. Oh shit. It links to something. I don't want to stay on that website because it starts loading something when you click on it.
It's gonna link start you into the game.
Mm-hmm. If I stayed on there any longer, I would have been immediately hacked by.
Martin was getting stuck in the real Kurisu.
I would have been getting gotten hacked by Akiko Kayaba.
Your
Oh,
Mac upload scan would be put all over the internet.
You know what? Because I've read some of the sort of online light novel.
Mm.
That is also as indulgent as this is.
In
With
terms
its
of
dialogue.
word count and space taken up.
Yes.
Mm.
Because I'll tell you, the entirety of the first chapter of the sort of online light novel takes place after Kirito killed some lizards and sat down, which is like 30 seconds in the anime.
I'll be back in a second.
Okay.
Like, time feels equally as slow in that book compared to this. The difference being that at least it's a book.
Yeah. My energy got siphoned. I'm like Okabe right now.
You're catatonic and but also pulling your hair out,
Yeah.
but also jaded.
I'm so method.
I wrote it as a joke. No, honestly, I mean, that's sometimes the fear when you make a joke website that like it is a real site that is an IP grabber or something. You never know, dude.
I have an idea. This is gonna be really silly. Can you guys can you guys say a whole bunch of my favorite words to cheer me up?
Bracers Guild. I don't know.
It's a good one. Oh, how was the demo, by the
Say
way?
it here.
Oh, I'll ask you later.
Let's save the fun. Let's save for the fun stuff for
For
after.
off stream.
Yeah.
That's a good one, David.
Do you guys know Shady Link? I like that website. I don't know if it's still around, but I remember back in high school, I think me and a few others liked sending each other just random shady links.
Steven, you're gonna make me end the stream early just to save you some trouble. Don't stop. that was don't period stop.
Bazinga Skedet Okabe Mario Tomodachi Life Pi Ivan Kirito Neko Para Rudius made in Abyss Poopin Farden Lukako Mario
I should
Paper
you guys a
Mario
photo
Mo-
of that. That's what I ended up getting.
Yeah, a lot of those weren't really words for me, but I appreciate that. Ivan, I asked them to say my favorite words to cheer me up because I've gone fucking catatonic. My energy got sucked out by the energy vampire.
Decent words.
Most of that was for you.
I think they were pretty decent.
Well, that's
I
what
think
I'm saying, yeah.
I think my vote is we're at 94 right now. I think
Do it
we
for
should
Mr. Hand.
end the stream before 100 lines of dialogue.
How about
Can we
like
do it
right
at 99?
I think we
Yeah.
should do it at 99. That's what I'm
Okay.
saying.
So we're gonna stream for another hour. You guys up for that?
If that's what it takes.
Oni-chan, I believe in you, childhood friend Kya. I've always loved you, Adam-sama.
David's was better.
I was gonna say, dude, the moment that text-to-speech started playing, I saw 3 people leave the stream. So I just think it's funny, like the idea that like that phrase in particular, like 3 people were just like, that's too much. No.
I would love the idea if we had like completely silent fans that like
The lurkers.
the lurkers that don't adhere to the lurk check that like have their own little group chat.
Hit him with a lurk check.
Anyway,
So on our way, Ferris reached out to her father to make sure he was home. She told him to make certain arrangements and that she would fill him in on the details later.
no,
Yep, he's ruined here too.
no,
Technically, didn't I vote Ferris's dad?
I think so. Or wait, no, because Ivan was Mr.
Adam
Braun.
Chan,
I think it
you
was
forgot
you.
about the class
Yeah.
festival for CERN tonight. I baked Mayuri and everything.
And Adam, do you want to take Ferris's dad for your for a hot minute for these last few lines? Until we
Yeah,
get
I
to
mean,
random?
because you're Kurisu and Ivan is Ferris, and yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and that how
Also,
many? What are we
the two
at?
of you have- Yeah, and also the 2 of you have very similar hair right now.
Bro.
True.
Including Rumiho, we're at 95.
Oh, Rumio.
Papa.
96.
Rumiko? Is that her real name? Ferris's father gave his daughter a big hug as he welcomed her home. Okay, this is kind of a good scenario if it wasn't in this ending,
I
where it's
agree.
seeing someone with a good relationship with their father.
I agree. Also,
Bro.
wait, what was my also? Never mind.
Seeing a display of affection like this, one especially rare in Japan, fills my chest with a subtle, hard to describe emotion.
Jealousy and whatever. Okay, my also was not again. Oh shit. Oh, it was this. It was we haven't gotten a CG yet.
Yeah, we have not gotten a single one of our 5 CGs.
So does that mean this ending has fewer of them? Or scarier, does that mean that we are only less than a fifth of the way through this? There's no fucking shot.
I think that's a scary yet kind of brilliant thought.
Thank you, Steven. That does make me feel better. In Echoes, there's a map. I think it's in part 4 where you start at the bottom of this waterfall. I think there's some enemies to the right of you, and you go up this like narrow staircase. It's not a great map or anything, but there's some bad guys to the right, and we kept one of them like stuck for a little while, and eventually when we released him to go like get some pathfinding to us, he, instead of taking the stairs, climbed up the waterfall on a horse. And we have a screenshot. Steven and I were fucking dumbfounded that this guy was like doing the SpongeBob bus thing, going up a 90-degree angle up a waterfall, like one tile at a time. It was nuts, man. We didn't know that they could do that either. When we were playing Fates, a guy got stuck in like a tile that none of our units could shoot him in, and that enemy like just existed forever. Thank God it wasn't a route map.
I know what the emotion's supposed to be, of course. Also, we skipped that. I should be familiar with this, but
Sorry.
now is not the time to worry about it.
Oh my God.
I assist Kuroki in laying Okabe down in the bedroom as we fade to black. I think that's 99. Maybe.
No, it's like lines of dialogue.
Oh, right.
Yeah, no, we're gonna be here for another 30 minutes.
Oh yeah, so we're gonna be here for another hour. Okay.
Give us some time.
Kuroki tells me that he plans to call the family doctor later to give Okabe some sedatives.
Okay.
That's where his pills started, dude.
How about when he wakes up, you just judo chop him again?
I sigh in relief.
And everyone died. The end.
Then I formally return to the living room to formally introduce myself to Ferris's father. The man, having just finished hugging his daughter, smiled gently as he noticed me enthusiastically offering his hand.
You must be Rumio's friend. I'm her father, Akiya Yukitaka. Nice to meet you.
I shake his hand without hesitation. I've lived in Americas for so long that it's almost uncomfortable meeting someone without a handshake, just as a fun fact. I'm Makise Kurisu.
We're playing as Janet from The Good Place.
This is our 99th line of dialogue.
Is it really? That's great. Hopefully this will be fun next time. I remembered. We get a detailed description of her dream about being a horse and getting killed. And beaten, rather. Sorry. There's also no mail in this ending. Like, we don't even get fun dialogue from anybody. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to do 100. That one doesn't count. I didn't save it.
Yeah, can we go look at the CGs to see?
Yeah.
Like if there's 5 spaces between like kind of like we could see some of the other ones.
Oh, we got this one. This was one of them. So 1.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
There's 4. We have
There's
4
4
left
more
still.
CGs.
Mother forker. All right.
This is impressive.
I hope it's
I
just.
still like how many variations there are for the Daru face CG.
I hope it just. Oh yeah. Okay. Steven has released himself. Sorry you did that for 2 hours. Or more.
There's a lot of variations for the Daru face CG.
That's true. What I wouldn't give to have different things on the screen. This one
No,
seems
you get
so
black
good
screen.
in comparison.
You get black screen.
Because this took place in like a couple afternoons. This one
Well-
wasn't crazy in the things happening department, but like,
Again, I feel like you can tell about which endings actually have a good understanding of the characters and which endings don't.
yeah.
Because apparently, writing the Steins Gate cast is somehow the most impossible thing for anyone to do on the planet besides the original guy.
This is
True.
this is in the same game as this.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. A lot of Steins Gate characters, they're great, but they're not, like, the most incredibly deep characters ever.
Besides
You know,
our
it's not
main
like-
cast, not really.
No.
Even then, there's like they're fairly simple.
I mean, again, you know, not very wide, but they're very deep, which is, I think, the best way a character can be written. But it's like, I don't know. Just again, complete character assassination seems to be the trend with everything else in the Steins Gate besides the original.
How was this introduced to us? Like, what do you guys remember? What?
Didn't it just open on that?
Yeah, no,
it just
no.
opened on that.
What I'm wondering is like, Kurisu was saying how I'm. Oh, wait.
Again, it was saying that Kurisu needed to pay attention, implying that again, I think she's gonna end this ending by doing a time leap or something.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. I didn't think it was boring. No. It was simple, but I wouldn't say it was boring. This one was not simple, and it was boring.
That one was
This one
a
had
weird
6.
level of being simply not simple.
Like, man. I can't believe how much that siphoned all the joy out of me. I'm playing into it because I think
How-
it's funny, but
How bad did you think it was going to be coming in?
it blew my every expectations out of the water. It like I was like I was like, oh man, this one's not very good. Haha.
Oh shit, our fucking experiment. Guys, you know, if you're still here and you're still
Oh.
willing, can you tell us what happened?
Yeah, what happened, guys?
do.
There's a very simple one-word answer that I think will result in automatic A+.
Yeah, what happened in this episode, everyone? I hope was anybody actually doing anything else? If so, what were you doing? And more importantly, can you tell us what happened?
We need to know.
Steven, I know we all know what Steven was up to. Poor bastard. David is half right. Nothing, that's correct. Nothing, correct.
Good job.
Mr. Vending Machine, good. Good. And the often underrated Mr. Recycling Bin. That line went really hard about Mr. Vending Machine.
Mr. Trash Can and Mr. Recycling Bin.
Yeah. About Mr. Vending Machine having pieces of him all over the place. Little pieces of, you know, you were there, you heard it. That's good. Kurisu ran around for a while before Mayuri and got, then Okabe freaked out and went to Ferris's place after getting judo chopped by the butler.
I do like how
That's true. No, we didn't.
there's an
Steven said that. Oh, you were playing genealogy in the background? Sweet.
I do really like how much time was wasted. Or like literally, Like just outside of everything already being a waste of time, like she like left and then came back for like she could have just like talked to Okabe before he left.
Yeah.
Like there was like nothing that we gained from her leaving and looking for him.
Yeah. If she didn't,
Like-
we wouldn't have gotten Mr. Vending Machine and Mr. Recycling Bin, though.
Like,
That is
genuinely,
true.
no new information was gained besides, like, the kind of good idea of having Kurisu talk about how she fell in love with Okabe,
But they didn't do it
and
right.
then the terrorist attack.
They didn't do that right either.
No. Like, that is the only new information that came out of that journey out and back to the lab.
The only new information we gained was Adam's Steam username. It's not my username, it's like my account name, which is a little more sensitive, but yeah. I cannot stress enough how much this ending utterly depressed me.
Again, the moment that we realized, like, what this ending would be written like last time, I was not looking forward to it.
No.
Because when Kurisu gets wordy, oh my god, you know you're in for fucking hell.
Yeah. And you're the one that has to read all of it. I think it's easier for me and Ivan, we can just zone out. But you have to utter every agonizingly long, stupid, redundant sentence.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sorry that your character is getting shit on like this. That's not fair to you.
I mean, hey, maybe the Moeka ending is good unless it gets hit by another writer that doesn't know how to write the character.
Kurisu
if
thinks like
that's-
Moeka texts.
Yeah. Like, this is the first tower, and Moeka is potentially the second tower.
God, I hope not. That would be like,
Oh shit. That'd be crazy. You're right. I didn't even think about that.
It does remind me of, I think, what I was cooking with Gemini during the Tomodachi stream, which is kind of funny. Like, I can also put that, I think, in,
Send it to Picto Chat.
yeah, I can set it up in Picto Chat.
there's still a lot of this game left. I'm kind of, I want, I really hope it doesn't get to the point where I'm like, can we just play Apollo Justice now?
I was gonna say, Adam, what do you think of this image? Doesn't it go hard?
Let me see. What do we got?
The two Kurisus is so
It's so funny.
Why is
funny.
Daru black? And Agil. He's Agil. Wait, Gemini did this? No,
What?
you did this, right?
I mean, Gemini did. I mean, you can kind of see the watermark in the corner.
How much of this
Again,
is...
it reminds me of the Mario movie image.
It is,
Like, that's what
yeah.
that's what I was going for.
Daru is
little bit.
Agil. That's really funny.
Agil Darus.
What did they do to
It's-
Lukaku? Who is that?
That's a soy jack.
No, wait, no, that's Ferris. Who's
Oh.
Lukaku?
Yeah, that's Momo Ayase from Dan to Dan.
Oh, okay. And then I don't want to address the Pomni in the room.
Also, I asked it to replace Okabe with Subaru from ReZero, but like it didn't do anything to him. It just made his hair slightly more.
I made him look like kind of different.
Like a little younger.
Yeah.
What's
like it
happening
just
with
gave
it?
him
Oh,
a-
that's the Gemini logo. Were his
Mm-hmm.
shoes always green?
No.
I feel pretty smart spotting that.
My favorite part is like it copy and paste the Kurisu sprite twice, but we told it to replace Moeka with Kurisu.
Yeah.
It still has Moeka's phone, so like it added that
Oh,
through the existing Kurisu sprite.
wow. That is interesting.
Wait, dude, Martin, we actually clocked it with having it replace Moeka with Kurisu.
Mm-hmm. Because again, like at the end of the day, it is like you know, there's like obvious AI generated things where it's like you can tell it doesn't have any idea what perspective is, where things are layered really weirdly.
This looks like Google Slides.
Hmm.
Man.
It's such a beautiful thing.
Okay. I'm open to ideas as to how we make the remainder of this fun.
I think that sometimes the growth is in the struggle, and you know, we just need to face it for what it is.
I like David's idea better.
Take a drink every. No, you're gonna die.
I can take a sip. Every time I mutter swear words to myself, I'll take a drink.
Take a drink for every line of dialogue. Will we get drunk? Yes or no?
I'll grab some beers. I'm down to turn this into a drinking game. Every time there's more than X lines of
I have a Guinness in the fridge. I can probably save it for next week.
Yeah. It'll be a fairly light drinking game. It's just we're gonna use it to illustrate.
It'll add to the torture a little bit since you don't really like beer, but
That's fair. Not even a spot of the guinea?
not even a spot of the guinea.
No. Alright. Well, anyway, I think next you see me maybe Monday or Tuesday on Trenton's side of things. Wednesday Tomodachi. Thursday Trenton. Friday this. Huzzah.
A double trail? That's indulgent.
Yeah. Oh, yes it is. It was his idea. I got nothing, man. I'm mad.
I think we've said our piece.
Yeah. I ran out of things to say.
Writing is hard.
It is.
You know, apparently, when you tell people to split up and you don't give any supervision to those people, you have wild varying quality.
Yeah, I want another good one. If the next one is also bad, we're playing Apologist.
Well, I think it's unfortunately going to be Ivan next, which will then lead into the inevitable Lukaku.
Well, it's
you.
Ivan next, so we have Ferris or Mayuri, which I think both of these, there's no way they fuck up Mayuri. They would not. But we'll probably end up doing Ferris because she's sooner. And this one hopefully is just silly and fun. And even if it's like Daru levels of good, that's fine. That's alright.
And I have to do Ferris just to make sure I lock you into the Lukaku one.
Oh, because you don't want to open more, so I avoid it.
Yeah, I can't open up a potential alternative.
Yeah, that's a good... that's a smart strategy. But
again, honestly, the Lukaku one has the possibility of being shorter than this one, which is, I guess, interesting. Because I don't remember the Lukaku ending in My Darling's Embrace being particularly long. It was just very gay.
Yeah, it was agony.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I was explaining to Grayson the Lukaku ending and just the psychosis of it being Daru giving up saving Mayuri for him having a kid with his femboy wife.
Fuck Mayuri! Time to have sex with Lukaku! Like,
it's the give up ending. It's like it's the bad ending. Like that was the joke.
Like, it got to the point that even Lukaku was like, I'll go back to being a man, and if it saves Mayuri. Like, not even Lukaku wanted it by the end of it.
Okabe just wanted
Well, let's be real. It's out of character for Okabe too. It's the player wanted it.
Yeah.
True.
And like, Okabe has been reduced to like a sniveling pile of like anger and tears, and that really doesn't give me a lot to work with, especially because I don't feel it at all. So I have nothing. I like as someone who is streaming and wants to have fun with these characters and do silly voices, it doesn't even work on that level. I have to invent a vending machine character to have fun.
Well, it's because Kurisu's inner monologue isn't letting them talk.
That too, but I'd interject anyway if I could, but it wouldn't. I couldn't
it's like,
in character.
Because she's not actively talking. It's just
Yeah.
like there's nothing to work with. There's no material.
I can't respond to anything said.
Mhm.
Fail RP.
Like unless there's like a Dexter moment where it's like, where she thinks about something and then somebody responds to it. Like you know, what are you supposed to do?
All right, no more. You guys can all leave now. Thank you for staying and keeping me company. Thank you, Martin and Ivan. I don't think I say it enough. See you guys next week for more torture.
See you next week. Ending finish?
No. See you next week.
See you next week.
What do I need right now? How do I get out of this headspace?
I did like the song that Doge put in earlier.
What was it?
It was Spaceland from Kirby's Epic Yarn.
Oh,
It
he
sounds-
keeps playing that. It's like wah, 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 wah,
Yeah.
wah, wah. He memes it in whenever I have song requests on. I hate it.
Also, I still have the Elliot Rodger manifesto pulled up. Uh-oh.
And congratulations,
Careful.
Steven, for continuing that bit for 3 hours. That's crazy. You were really getting in on the suffering and agony of the experience. That may help, David. Thank you. All right. Good night. See you later.